14 at 10 minutes. So, yeah, this snowball is getting out of control. They're almost beating the clock with that gold lead, 9.5 in 10 minutes. That'll mean that Geek Fam are going to be placed in a very similar position that they were able to force Evos on in Game 1. It's all about waiting for a mistake at this point because this control is overwhelming.
Yeah, just like what Mirko mentioned, deja vu of game number 1. Back then it was Evos waiting for a mistake to happen. Now it's Geek Fam on their knees looking for something that they could leverage. But Evos, it looks like they're playing a flawless game. They're able to just allocate the neutral objectives, they win it out, they fight systematically and using their ultimates in a way that it will be so advantageous towards them. This shortcut has been very clutch for Dreams to just help and, you know, have teammates corral behind him, try to look for fights, and it's just going well for Evos Glory. Dreams though.
Let's see here, looking for an engage, perhaps looking for information. Geek Fam still killless, and Evos Glory still deathless. Lord is marching bottom side. And also do know that earlier on, we talked about, Reptar talked about Chip being left open, and now take a look at the value that Evos Glory is giving. Now Dreams though with an engage, potentially Chidera still holding on, dealing damage. But Geek Fam, this is the first Lord. I'm sure they will take care of this first Lord, no problem. Luke is looking for an engage. Oh, Annabelle jumps in. This might be almost a mistake there. And Geek Fam still holds their ground.
Fleet footwork from Annabelle is just bouncing left and right. Luke!
Oh my, the damage is enough! Annabelle, what the heck? That is an assassin's job. Now Geek Fam, they will lose a member on this defense.
Hello,
Evos
BTK.
Glory will
Hello.
eye for that mid turret. Annabelle jumps back in. Will they have enough
Ricardo,
firepower to
Inuka,
defend this
Elkris,
mid turret?
hello. Welcome,
That's a
everyone.
mistake! Winner's run,
Hello, Elkris, Big Ten. Welcome to the stream.
Geek Fam looking for the kill. Round 6 turret top side, but Annabelle finds a killing spree. Geek Fam lost another member. Annabelle looking for the backside. Finds a boy to claim the double.
Annabelle with the confidence. Baloyski jumping in though.
A mistake, no immortality for this guy, but he still survives. Geek Fam still holding on.
He was going so strong.
What was more impressive? Geek Fam still finding a way to defend that, or Annabelle just styling on him? I can't decide. Both teams played so well. There was one loophole before the team fight that I was about to talk about, right? For Evos, I noticed that for Clockon, he's actually going for a very defensive build.
Welcome.
It's too defensive for how ahead they are. He went for the Blood Wings, the NOD, and the Winter Truncheon. You'd expect on the Valentina you would want to go for extra damage here, especially considering most of your damage will be physical, right? But because Clockon went for this safer, more utility-based build, you can see definitely that they were lacking a little bit of that magic damage. When Annabelle, Brands, and Fluffy try to go in to deal damage, Geek Fam were actually able to withstand that because they rushed a lot of these physical defense items like the anti-Cuirass all the way straight up from the get-go. We have a game fact though.
Game fact by GoPay. Chidera becomes the player with the most quad picks 70 times in MPL ID Season 13 with the highest win rate as well. So yeah, Chidera has been with his power pick, with his comfortable pick in the first 2 games, but this time, not in this game. This game, he hasn't really been able to find the angle. Sure, he had a few blazing duets, but a jump in though.
Fluffy wants to pull the trigger here, realizing that, take a look at Baloyski. Now you see him, now you're going again. Annabelle claims their double. Now with the shortcut, perhaps he might looking for the third member, and Annabelle collects the third. Brands now on the other side, finds one, and Luke, one man standing dragon against 5 white tigers. Overwhelmed, and Evos Glory will find glory in game number 2. With this, the series stands to 1-1.
The White Tigers claw back, and they bite back the villains. The villains flawless no more, as Evos Glory take game number 2.
I think
We're
so.
all still tied up 1-1.
1-1, an equalizer by Evos Glory up against Geek Fam.
It's 1-on-1.
Done with
Evos 1, Geek 1. Let's go, let's go.
Hold it off. That utility build for the Valentina still ended up great. And actually in that team fight, that was probably the highest chance that Geek Fam had to actually turn things around. That was a bit of nature already built for Chidera.
Hello, my young number, welcome. Aisha, welcome.
The export go in together.
It's equal.
Evos
1, Geek 1.
Big shroud, where they were unable to really think, react to so many effects happening in your face with nature not
Maybe.
popped just there. And I think Reptar definitely has a lot to say about this game.
Oh, for sure, dude. I doubted that Lancelot pick, but I was reminded by Annabelle, Reptar, you are in MPL Indonesia. You are not back home where assassins shine in this region. And Annabelle was an absolute star. That 5 minutes and 45 seconds perfect play that Evos committed, that shortcut.
Please teacher, chupchap boy. Ay, show welcome. Show welcome. Welcome everyone. Let's enjoy the watch party today.
Just in time for Annabelle to go through retribution.
Best team face off. Both are my favorite. Oh, Rasik, welcome.
Under the base turret up top to take down Luke. And of course, 7 minutes in, the man was already 4 levels ahead of the Fredrin. He's the MVP of the game. If he isn't, I don't know anymore.
I don't know what else he needs to do, right?
I don't know what else he needs to do.
Oh, no.
It feels like I feel like Annabelle was playing a game of Ling. It feels like pseudo Ling because you have the shortcut to just catch up with your teammates. You know, you have the pitch boys usually,
Obviously,
but with Lancelot, you don't have that much ability. Maybe only the puncture or the phantom execution. But then again, when you have the shortcut, it really helps you gather and run through with your teammates together.
Hello, Chapo. Welcome. What is this? This is Watch Party. MPL Season 13.
Especially picking
With
Lancelot
a match going on between Geek versus Evos. Hello, Juice Purple. Welcome.
And I feel like if the young goat
Hello, so who won? Right now? The previous match Geek won. Okay, this match Evos won. Where are you from? I'm from Nagaland.
That's crazy props, right? I mean, the fact that Annabelle was able to perform
I'll
so
join later.
well on Lancelot.
Time for church now.
And for Geek fans, it's not like
Alright.
they didn't have any winning conditions. I would say it's different
Geek
to game
fam
number
will
one,
win.
right? Game
Let's
number
see.
one looked like Evos were just lost in the draft. Game number two, Geek fam still had those winning conditions. If they were able to weather the storm in the early game, look for some of the trades, you know, keep the goalie from going crazy, they would have had the late game actually. It's a claw. They have so many different ways to actually take the game, but unfortunately Annabelle happened. Yeah. Chip happened with Annabelle, 717.
So cute like him.
That number is always usually a way to disrespect Evos. 7. But this time it seems Annabelle will be using it to brag.
The spirit of 7 is strong with him, but he came up with a top-tier performance. You mentioned in game number
but there's
1,
one
it felt like
still.
Evos were lost in the draft. It feels like here in game number 2, Geek fam were lost for the first 6 minutes of the game. It was kind of perplexing to me how Beloyski's Geek fam for the first 6 minutes was literally center and objectives. I feel like Geek fam could have done more for the side lanes, especially knowing that they were already losing in the center of the map. But I feel like that's one of the things Geek fam likes to do, where, you know what, we lost the first one, it's okay, we'll get him the next, because 2 minutes 50 seconds there was a trade. The greedy flicker by Beloyski to try and get a kill into the mid, that caused them to lose a little bit of the advantage that they could have had with the Minotaur having a flicker by the first turtle. And it hurts even more because both junglers, weirdly enough, were super early with their retributions in Turtle 1. Then it was Clockwood, the Valentina that got the last hit on Turtle 1. After that, it was just all Evos playing their comfort game, which is around the objectives.
Don't forget to like, guys.
The highlights here because we go straight to Turtle number 2 because I think there are a bit too many highlights to fit in this highlight segment for this game especially. But I do want to bring attention to that first turtle. The fact that Geek fam were taking it so slow, they tried to deny the farm, but then they forced a team fight. They really need to stay a little bit more disciplined in that way. I can definitely see that work, right? If they want to deny that invade potential, get all the buffs, and then go for the neutral objective, it would have worked out. But yeah, Beloyski flickered a bit too far. Shades of his old name and greed.
How's everyone doing today?
They were punished for it. That one sin, that deadly sin that ended up with Evo's Glory getting a big power spike at the start, because again, a 1,000 gold lead, a 2,000 gold lead at the first 3 minutes of the game for this composition is deadly, and we saw exactly that. Annabelle, 5 levels ahead, a BOD War Axe first item, man, there was just so much damage. We were talking about the
I'll go grab a couple of
diversity of damage not being there because of the utility build. They didn't need it.
Oh
my god, bro. Chidera just got melted. Even if he pumped with nature, I think the true damage would have went through anyways. Then Annabelle took control.
Man, Evos, well, we were talking about mentality when it came to Geek fam. Evos definitely showed a lot of great mentality for this game number 2. Knowing that
Congratulations. Terichu, welcome.
We draft a lineup that's pure dive. The closest you get to poke is Roger if he was in human form. And you pointed out, Mirko, the item pathing of the Valentina. As the game went on, I understood it. Yeah, the damage would have been great, but for him, it's like, I already have the damage. The Lancelot's already leading. We have the light pokes coming in from the chip. The Roger's already there. So for Clockun, it's like his job was, I'll be the one to dish out those risky little pokes, those little hints of Terrify. I'll be the utility, but I don't need the damage. And that decision, I feel like, just goes to show the adjustment ability of Clockun. I remember earlier in the playoffs, I believe that was yesterday or in day 2, he was wondering, it's like, oh, thanks for giving me
Hello,
the Loyi
Insane Boy, welcome to the stream.
For me, it
Thank
was
you
like,
for
it
joining.
feels like you played that like a power pick. He made the Loyi look like a power pick, and now he made this Valentina with defensive item priorities as a power pick.
This has to be a power pick for him, though, because
Geek
the
Fam
Valentina
messing
has
up.
been one of the shining heroes for him in the regular season. And towards the end, he did get that Divine Glaive, right? Although I think he got that Divine Glaive when the enemy team was already wiped out. But hey, it counts as damage still. The Bloodwings was also able to let him survive, but I also want to draw attention to that first item, War Axe for the Lancelot. Even though he started off so early with a big lead, he still kept to that War Axe because he knows that even if he has a 2,000 gold lead, most of these team fights up against Geek Fam will be a little bit longer. They have a Minotaur, they have a Paramis. You mentioned that double stacking Gani of heals, double utility, and they use that with the Yuzong too, that sustain. But because Evos Glory, Annabelle went for the War Axe early, he was ready. He was well equipped for those long team fights, and he actually got value out of the long team fights up against Geek Fam. It was really well played. The way that they played the map, the way that they forced Geek Fam to go for these engages. It's a risky draft, but I guess when you have the skill to pull it off, it's not really as risky as it looked initially.
Overall, what a recovery, right, from Evos Glory after that convincing win from Geek Fam Game 1. But Luke, wow, after a convincing, solid start, this Yuzong just wasn't it. Unfortunately, that Yuzong pick, yeah, sure you can zone, but who are you to really trying to zone out here? Because the Valentina can juke you out, plus the flicker, chip, I don't care. Sure, you can just zone out the Roger, but you know what? It's not really a significant, influential pick. And with that, you can see here the value that Luke gives in Game 1
Compared to Game 2.
wasn't evident in Game 2.
Definitely, and I think we did also highlight this. Fluffy, a pillar, very consistent. Luke, a bit more volatile, or actually way more volatile. He either carries the game, but sometimes he loses the game for the team. But in this case, I wouldn't go to such extreme lengths, right? It was just unfortunate. As an XP laner, he wasn't even really given the time to go and fight in these team fights. Evos Glory were already getting the lead on the other side of the map before he can even say anything about it. And yeah, I think for Luke, he has fixed a lot of those discipline issues. It's just now Geek Fam need to calm down again, try to look for the reset and adapt to game number 2. Maybe game number 3, they don't let the chip open. But so far, actually a good topic, I think, to ask Renmar, because in MPLPH as well, blue side was 100% win rate for the first 2 days.
Yeah.
But then towards the end, red side became more valuable.
Yeah, it's actually interesting to see that in terms of the blue side, red side debate for MPLPH and MPL Indonesia. Like, I revisited your season stats. We're in somewhat the same place, because by the end of the playoffs of MPLPH, blue side was the one that had the more wins. For the longest time, it was red. Then, as you mentioned, it went red, blue, then back to red. I feel like then it goes back to the idea and the discussion of the trading of the power picks, the flexibility on the red side. On blue side, it's like, because of how the power picks look, it's like, okay, you know where they're going. The swerves on the blue side aren't that crazy. The swerves on the red side, even more so now. So maybe if Geek Fam goes back to the red side, that's where they can play a few more surprises. If they can flex more the surprises, then it should be better. That's right? Yeah. There we go.
Great analysis, of course, from our analyst desk. Mirko and Renmar. But if you want to watch the analysis much more better, you can watch it on Samsung TV, where you can have an intense session. But experiencing constant lag, of course, it can all be sorted out by Samsung TV, because mobile gaming is better on TV.
No.
You can win any game with the FreeSync Premium Pro and Motion Accelerator Turbo Pro from Neo QLED, making movement smoother and preventing stuttering. Experience more in gaming with Samsung TV. And of course, back on stage is Clara Mongstar and Moko for an interview. Take it away.
mau diamond kayak, oh bukan diamond ya, membagikan skin. Diamond dalam bentuk skin.
Yes dong, kan kalau mau butuh skin harus butuh diamond, tapi kali ini langsung skin ya.
Skin gratis untuk kalian semua. Mau? Sekali lagi mau skin gratis, Super Fans.
Tapi tentunya ada syaratnya dong, Bude.
Tentu saja syaratnya adalah perwakilan dari audiens harus bertanding melawan perwakilan dari MPL. Jika perwakilan dari audiens menang, tentu saja skin gratis akan dibagikan. Tapi kalau perwakilan dari MPL yang menang, wah sayang
Finally
sekali harus
they come
di-hold
to.
dulu. Mungkin
Wow.
chance-nya mereka bisa menang.
Yes, dan tentunya kemarin kita sudah melihat ya beberapa hari dari Day One MPL Playoff, kita sudah ada perwakilan dari MPL Indonesia.
To join
Kali
custom
ini
time,
kayaknya spesial
we'll go
juga ya
and flex
perwakilan kali ini, Bude.
Elgert skin in classify.
Jadi,
Alright,
kita
dari
memperkenalkan
chill
terlebih
to best.
dahulu nih. Inilah dia perwakilan kita dari MPL untuk hari ini. Datang dari panggung MPL setelah 5 season menghiasi panggung MPL, pada akhirnya inilah dia. Seseorang the most wanted di MPL di panggung dan sekarang hadir di sini untuk beradu. Halo.
Halo.
Biasanya kita nggak pernah dengar suaranya ya.
Iya,
Gayanya
biasanya
aja. Hup. Oke. Master Danang,
Iya Bude.
selamat datang.
Iya.
Apakah ingin menunjukkan kebolehan sebagai pro player? Bukan.
Ini mau ajak audiens main Johnson sih, kan sering banget tes game tuh sama pro player kan, mau nunjukin aja kalau Marcel itu juga jago banget.
Mau menyaingi pro player kira-kira nih ya.
Itu
Dari
dia.
What's the point? I don't even know you and I follow back to only who might know.
Danang kan bilang,
Tala, Evos or Geek?
yes, coba langsung
I don't know.
Danang
I don't
memilih
know.
audiens yang ingin ditantang dalam video play
He hosts
Johnson
all
Race kali
matches.
ini.
Nih kira-kira ada
Match
yang berani
with
gak nih Bewan nih?
Oh,
Widih,
okay, okay, I got it.
Oh,
Widih,
Ada nih, coba angkat tangan dong yang berani Bewan dong.
Siapa yang berani? Siapa nih?
cari dulu
Langsung
ya.
aja ya. Dicari, dipilih.
Siapa nih ya?
Kalau kemarin
Siapa yang bisa gendong nih,
milihnya
audiens?
cewek.
Master Danang kira-kira kali ini akan memilih. Wah banyak nih yang pengen ikutan Baywan sama Master Danang. Dan sudah dipilih. Inilah yang akan ditantang oleh
Halo,
Master
Akabi.
Danang.
Welcome.
Ini kriteria
Speaker
cari
fan.
lawan apa sih?
Harus yang siap gendong semua audiens sih.
Apakah kamu siap?
Siap.
Namanya siapa? Taki. Taki asalnya mana?
Sometimes custom match will be there
Jauh dari
indeed.
Palembang. Datang ke sini untuk memenangkan Johnson Race ini kah?
Hello, SSC3, welcome.
Terpanggil ya, karena dari hari pertama kita udah mengadakannya loh.
Ya tapi
Ay,
Danang gimana?
Hinata,
Udah ready
baby
banget
girl,
ini?
baby girl, wah.
Taki nih tadi.
Hello, Wares,
Menarik
welcome.
perhatian kamu.
Kelihatan badannya gede sih, kayak jago banget nih main Johnson ya nih.
Jago nggak?
Insya Allah.
Insya Allah. Apakah top global?
Enggak, tapi
Akabi, I don't accept loves, okay? I only accept support.
Marshall dan seperti Anda salah memilih lawan karena dia
Wala,
tidak
Miss
sama
Hinata,
intens.
welcome
Apakah
back.
role kamu, Romer?
undur.
Betul. Namun jauh-jauh dari Palembang ke sini, apakah kamu mendukung
Geek
salah satu tim
Fam
atau
is
ingin
number one
merasakan
position
panggung
in this
MPL?
tournament.
Yang pertama
Hello, Haya,
pasti
welcome.
ingin merasakan. Terus yang
Hello,
kedua,
Izong Chom.
dukung salah satu
So you
tim
didn't
yaitu
join
Geek.
Discord
Geek Fam.
recent wala.
Geek Community dari Palembang. Coba dong disapa area-area Palembang pakai bahasa Palembang.
Halo Wong kita kalau
Halo, banyak yang
Okay,
nyoba,
then
banyak
good
dari
night.
Palembang.
Artinya apa artinya?
saudara kita semua.
I'm very serious here.
Saudara
Kita semua. Danang mau balas pakai bahasa apa nih?
Nggak ada sih, saya lahir di Jakarta soalnya.
Mending Anda balasnya pakai gaya Anda saja.
Oh, Marshall Danang.
Oke, ini menarik pastinya karena di Kidia Play Johnson Race by Samsung.
I'm done
Apa
cooking now.
kira-kira
It's
kunci
just your
kemenanganmu
turn.
hari ini? Apa yang kira-kira
Turn,
bisa
next.
menjadi motivasimu?
Same here.
Motivasi
Oke.
aku sih pasti coba dari skinnya sih yang pasti.
Oke, membagikan skin dan ini adalah rulesnya. Jadi akan ada 3 round in total. Startnya dari tengah, kalian tinggal puterin base kalian. Putar. Nah, sampai pada akhirnya yang sampai duluan 3 kali di tengah itulah yang menang.
3 kali ya, 3 lap. Udah ready kalian berdua?
Ready. Jadi, semua yang ada di sini, mari kita bersama-sama menghitung dari 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, start! Wah, udah langsung ngegas aja nih. Ninu. Ngeng. Lah. Danang, katanya
He don't know how to play ya. Even boys also Johnson don't know how to play Johnson. My gosh.
Kamu dipur. Kamu mau ini kah? Mau kak? Iya, baru mau bilang. Jadi di sini tuh belum ada yang bisa terus-terusan tanpa nabrak. Kamu tadi kenapa nabrak?
Nggak sengaja kayak.
Nggak sengaja.
Very seriously sing your waist. Khatam.
Ayo Danang dikejar, apa yang terjadi?
Ini berusaha ngejar nih.
So noob.
Danang, baru 1 lap.
Baru 1 lap.
Ini ngegas dan brem. Ayo biar, apakah kamu sudah hafal map Mobile Legends?
Kebetulan hafal sih. Karena kan sering pakai Johnson juga. Jadi sebenarnya udah tahu sih beberapa jalan pintasnya. Tapi karena ini ngikutin alur tracknya, jadi kita harus ngikutin gitu.
Wow, dan ini Taki udah 2 lap, Danang masih ketinggalan. Danang, gimana nih? Ini apa kayak Taki ini saingan berat kamu ini apa gimana?
Berat banget ini. Kemarin pun kayak lawan Kibo itu Johnsonnya kalah Kibo itu sebenarnya tuh.
Danang, ayo Danang. Demi nama MPL nih, kamu perwakilan kita semua Danang. Danang dan namun audiens kita, perwakilan dari audiens sudah mendapatkan 3 lap.
Wow, ini berarti menang dan berarti semua di sini mendapatkan skin gratis.
Wah, udah. Selesai. Kamu mau berapa lap?
Nanti Bude sampai nabrak ini.
Tabrakin. Ini skin lebih penting karena kita akan membagikan skin karena kamu. Bagaimana memenangkan Johnson Race ini karena dari kemarin ya audiens udah berapa hari gagal loh.
Yang pasti seneng teman-teman juga bisa dapat skin.
Dan inilah dia skin yang bisa kalian redeem sekarang juga. Silakan redeem semuanya bisa yang ada di sini. Keluarkan Samsung kalian, keluarkan semuanya langsung saja kalian redeem dengan kode yang ada di layar.
Kamu lagi skin gratis ya. Dan tentunya kami pasti akan membagikan skin gratis karena ini akan juga ada Kidia Play Johnson Race besok hari. Yang mana kalau ingin skin gratis
Halo Big Streamer Award, ada lengkap banget, welcome to stream.
Dari Grand Final besok hari.
Sarap kak.
Kalian pulang-pulang bisa bawa pulang skin gratis seperti hari ini.
Dan kasih dong kata-kata untuk hari ini.
Tetap semangat, jangan menyerah.
Itu untuk Anda, berarti ya. Tetap semangat, jangan menyerah. Untuk lanjutan match hari ini, apakah ada yang mau disampaikan?
Big Pen, Inata. They are anchoring or rapping too fast.
Langsung semangatin dengan mukbang pempek kah? Namun siapakah yang akan mukbang di game yang ketiga? Karena tentu saja perjalanan dari kedua tim seperti teriset. Harus ada yang mencari poin tambahan demi tambahan untuk bisa memenangkan Best of 5 series ini. Jadi, apakah kalian siap untuk menyaksikan game ketiga? Mari kita sambut, inilah dia dari Geek Fam dan juga Evos Glory.
Danang, you've let us down, man. You let us down.
I can't believe it, Danang. I won, man. Come on. I won my match. His match as well. Gani didn't, but I guess, you know, Danang learned a few lessons from you instead of me and Omawa.
Hey, we took an L, but the audience got the dub.
Yeah,
True,
of course.
true.
The audience, they're entitled to a free skin after Danang's loss. I don't think it's a loss, it's a net win for everybody. But it's not a net win for Geek Fam because they were struggling with that composition. I would say that they were set up for success, but it was so hard for them to just, re-engage with the draft that they have. But of course, residents who can't make it to the Velodrome, GoPay is also hosting #Nonton Bareng GoPay, a watch party on June 8, 2024 at Kopi Bento Depok.
That's the day.
That is today. So you guys, if you're in Depok area or just check that out.
Head on over.
I've been using GoPay all my life, man.
Yeah.
Remar, you should download it.
Yeah, I have a pro tip.
It was buffering, guys. Sorry, because of my Wi-Fi.
Change the language from Bahasa Indonesia.
There you go. So that's why you were kind of struggling a little bit.
Because you didn't change the language setting for me. Thanks, Mirko.
It's unfortunate, but sometimes you just got to learn it the hard way, right? But something that you don't need to learn the hard way is our Discord with Kadia. By clicking the link below or scanning the QR code, now I'll give you your Samsung phone back, sir. You can scan the QR code again, and this time it should be in English, right? So go ahead and scan it, or you can just type it. It really depends. Eterna usually wants to type the whole thing. She doesn't like scanning the QR code for some reason, Gani. But let's see what Reptar does. Okay, he's scanning the QR code. There you go. That's the normal way, right?
So convenient.
Wi-Fi also looks like you. Khatam.
Why would you make it hard?
Guy, the Samsung UI is in Bahasa Indonesia. Help a brother out here,
It's
man.
okay,
Come
it's okay.
on.
I got you.
Come on.
So buka means open. So you want to open that link. There you go, right?
Wow.
Instead of
Okay.
changing it, you got to learn Indonesian, man.
All right, I will
Right?
do my best. Saya masih belajar bahasa Indonesia, sorry.
It's very easy. You can join in discussions with like-minded gamers about everything gaming. Now, of course, back to the game. Geek Fam, they were set up for success with that draft, and I had my initial doubts towards Evos because they did not have an enabler, a hard engage that could just pull Geek Fam towards them. But it was more of Geek Fam just being battered down. It was them diving towards Geek Fam. How did they manage to pull that off?
I honestly feel like Annabelle is saying, oh, no engager? That's me. Who's our hard engage? Me.
I'm the engager now.
Yeah, I'm the engager now. And again, when you're playing a Lancelot into a lineup like that, you're gonna have
Hello, Dry
big
Official.
components.
Welcome to the
You really
stream.
can't
Thank you for
hesitate.
joining.
You're gonna want to really make sure you get to time those iframes so that you don't get caught out by the members at Geek Fam. And again, for the side of Geek, I like what Mirko said earlier. Calm it down.
Yeah.
Because their greedy tendencies early on really cost them the early objectives, which allowed Annabelle to run wild, really, and set Evos up, ironically enough, for success when the lineup of Evos should really be struggling against the lineup for Geek Fam. I think now also, I don't know if they're going to be playing the Yuzong into the Xborg lineup matchup now, because for that game number 2, it really looked like Fluffy. Fluffy had Luke's number as an Xborg against the YZ.
But this is, of course, Indonesia's representatives through the MSC series from time to time. 2017, we had Elite 8 Saints Indo. That was so all the pioneers. And then, of course, throughout the seasons, we have familiar faces, RRQ, Evos, Onyx, Megatron Alpha, for one time, Mirko. And
today, Evos and Geek. Evos and Geek.
It's getting hard for them now.
0 for 1 for you, 2 for 3 for me. All right.
Hey, you know what? I agree with Mirko. M6 strat.
M6 strat.
They're playing late game.
They're playing late game.
And that's what Geek Fam need to do as well. If they want to make it here with Fnatic Onyx, right? I mean, hey, Fnatic Onyx, congratulations to them again. MSC 2024. Yeah, you're right. 2 for 3. Will it be 50-50? Maybe it'll be 2 for 4, or will it be 3 for 4, right? I mean, hopefully it'll be 3 for 4, Gani. Now that Bigatron Alpha is gone, I think Onyx have a chance.
I'm sorry, wait, I just really want to know though, who does Gani support again?
Fnatic Onyx.
Fnatic. Since when?
Since season 7.
Oh, so you're a loyalist. All right, okay, that's cool.
The question we should be asking is who's Realize going to support, right? Because we don't know which team he supports just yet.
It was very hard for me to pinpoint, but I've been a Fnatic fan since 2013, but they weren't really in the MLBB scene now.
Yeah.
But I feel like now
Madrid, Fnatic, Onyx.
I'm gonna be a fan of Fnatic Onyx. I've been a long-time Kyrie fan though. The reason why I went to M5 was not to meet Mirko. I was there for Kyrie.
I think
I took a picture with him.
90% of the people there were
See,
like, yeah,
even the
Kyrie,
host
right?
people also like support
Kyrie's
Kyrie.
already
Oh,
in
yo.
Indonesia. Why do you have to fly to the
Kyrie is
Philippines
Kyrie
to meet
also.
Kyrie in the Philippines?
You know, make
I got it. It's not gonna. I respect the game, but I question it.
He wanted to see Kyrie lift the World Championship trophy.
Yes.
Unfortunately, that wasn't
I
what
think my
happened.
Wi-Fi
In his hometown.
In his hometown, it would have been perfect for Real Life. It would have been even more perfect for Kyrie. But maybe he gets another shot at that technically world title. Wait, is MSC considered a world title now? It's a mid-season cup. There's a
Evos
lot of
should
different
win.
countries. Just kind of like
Let's
the Emerald
see.
as well.
Yeah, it's gonna take a year or two for us to recalibrate the terms now. It's a worldwide tournament, MSC.
It is, but recalibration comes through the drafting phase now. Presented by the official tournament smartphone Samsung Galaxy S24 series.
Kyrie is
Still
Kumar,
same
yes.
values, but now a few changes as they want to respect that
Hiya,
chip.
welcome.
Now, will they let that Hellcurt go?
I just
Or will
came
it be
from
the
exam.
Masha
Oh,
that
nice.
slips to the
Very
hands of
chill.
Geek?
I hope you
That's a very
appeared
good
well.
question, because is it Lo Yi, Masha, Hellcurt?
Oh, the match is starting,
Either
guys.
of those three are first
Let's
pickable
go.
for Geek. So it's the Hellcurt. Actually, no, Masha not that first pickable. Just pick up the Lo Yi.
Yeah, Loyi. I think it's basically the same thing as game number 1, right? For Evos Glory on the red side as well. I think the changes that they need to make is don't go for that deny pick on the Ruby. Go deny the Masha. Okay.
That's better than denying the Ruby.
Yeah.
I like it.
Okay, that's great. Let's see how Fluffy plays on it. Or is this a dream space? It should be XP with the changes to the Masha.
Acha,
But that is
mo
only given
ito
Geek Fam ways to
tan
now utilize that
kabule
flex pick of the Ruby, right? The
baki
fragrance still
sekaran
goes to the hands of Geek
kon
Fam, and
salah
now that Ruby
thali
will go
ulay
into
sila
the
khatam.
second phase to confuse
Light na thagi na
Evil's
pat
glory.
khalam
That's been
muzan
one of
na
the
lagi
ways they've been
te.
able to outdraft a lot of their opponents in the playoffs.
Let's
Talking
go,
about
Darla.
trading
Let's go,
power
show.
picks, but it feels like now they're switching the power picks. For Kwakun, it was Lo Yi. You know, he was a virtuoso with this Lo Yi, and now it's kind of a swap because the Masha falls in the hands of Evos. Yet to be decided who will play it though. So how does this draft shape into the second phase later on? You also have the Dream Special, the Tigreal. So this is rounding up pretty well for Evos.
I like that they went for one of the two power picks of Dreams. It's either the Minotaur or the Tigreal, which he really shines with. Again, coming from the Philippines, I would have preferred the Minotaur, but I understand the Tig. I've seen Dreams play the Tigreal, and it's going to be a great pickup. Good ban on the Valentina by Geek Fam. It would have been a great pickup for Evos right now, but there's still a lot of majors open. Good ban on the Edith too. So I was thinking if it wasn't the Edith and the Ruby, this could have been an Edith and a Fredrin for Geek Fam, because that would have been really annoying to go up against, so it was a good ban by Evos.
So somehow similar as per game 1, but in Anti-Mage's word himself, he stated that Dreams is the best Tigreal in MPL. #1 Tigreal.
For sure, man.
So let's see here, right? Again, they left out the Biggie. We talked about the Biggie. Back room. Will it come through for Geek?
You know, the main weakness of the Diggy is pure damage, and they kind of have a lot of that right now. That's so much burst. Yeah, sure, you can get out of the implosion, but if you get bursted down, it's a done deal. In the early game as well, very easy for Evos to maybe try to look for a snowball. I think for Geek Fam, you know, something that has been left open, that was banned in game number 1 was the Kaja. We were talking about how that could actually be a way to try to deny the Masha, but now looking at Evos' draft again, man, they have that Tigreal to overlay that Masha Thunderclap. So if he does use a Divine Judgment onto the Masha, then there's going to be layers and layers of CC there. So it's more of that normal Evos Glory that we've come accustomed to throughout the playoffs.
That was an MPL ID data though. Throughout the MPL ID Season 13 playoffs, the blue side has had a higher win rate with 13 first picks and an 52% win rate. So that's a lot of win rate for the blue side. But now again, Lapu Lapu in the hands of Luke. This could be also a power pick for him because he was well known for this pick.
Alpha. That's a power pick.
An Annabelle special at that.
Yeah, so iconic for Evos, and honestly, as someone who doesn't watch a lot of MPL Indonesia, I know once I saw that Alpha come up in MPL Philippines, when I saw it in other tournaments, that's Annabelle. That's an Evos playstyle.
Add more layers onto it, right? I mean, the fact that now you have a Thunderclap, you have a Tigreal with the Implosion, you have now an Alpha as well. So many layers. Geek Fam definitely a bit more difficult to pull off their composition. Meanwhile, Evos, it's kind of a mix of their game 1 and game 2. Plus, You know what he was able to do on the Lancelot? Now he's on
Hello,
an actual
Sudiksha, welcome.
signature pick.
Yeah, I like how they added a little bit more true damage for their lineup. It would have been really great. And now,
Hello,
let's
let's
see,
get
Geek Fam
serious.
might actually struggle here.
The White Tigers have pulled out their fangs.
This is the third match. Who's
But will
gonna
they
win?
claws be
So
able to
far,
stretch
Evos
through
won
the
1,
villains?
Geek won 1.
Game
It's
number
a
3.
draw. 1-1
Geek
each.
Fam against Evos Glory.
Let's see, ladies and gentlemen, and of course, Land of Dawn. Here we go to see and witness game numero 3.
The battle for match point, ladies and gentlemen, in the depths of hell, in the lower bracket finals. One team will be eliminated, the other will claim their spot in grand finals to face off against the gods of MPL ID, the Sky Kings, Fnatic Onic. And this is the main advantage that Alpha has been able to get. That was actually countered by Fnatic Onic yesterday. When you become an Alpha and you're up against someone who clears faster, like the Julian that was used up by Fnatic Onic, it does put the Alpha in a tough spot. But here, it's back to the usual for Anova on the comfort pick and a comfort matchup. Against a tanky, utility, jungler in the enemy team, Anvil should be able to utilize this clear speed much better than he was able to yesterday. It's still the same, by the way, Master Assassin for Chidera on this losing matchup. So he's trying to isolate himself as much as possible. I think Chidera this game, especially, will be placed on the weak side. So
Evos pick are good. Evos pick is good.
Battles in the neutral objective,
I would
and
say
they'll have to just leave Chidera alone.
It's going to be a constant
But
1v1 down bottom, so the Master Assassin is just
isn't
going
the
to help them,
tournament over?
you know, prevail and
What tournament
weather
you
the
mean?
storm in those
MBL
1v1
or
situations. For
my
Annabelle,
tournament
he
you
has
are
level
talking
4,
about?
he's
Pisti
clearing out pretty
welcome.
well. Will he be farming for most of the, you know, parts of the early game, or will he be the one to engage the side lanes?
I think for sure right now it's all about farming.
Pisti
I don't think
in
there's
the chat.
enough kill pressure to really threaten
Aya
Lapu
opay na
Lapu with the help
subji
of the
thanda
Logi or
huile
even the Claws
TSP
early
na
with the Purify. So it's just a battle
TSP
farm right now.
jawo.
Both teams are taking it
Had
slow as they
kabo
should,
de.
waiting for the first
I
neutral
will
objective to
chat and
spawn.
enjoy, but
Yeah.
this
This
pwede na
next neutral objective will be
na
the main
kopi.
menu
You are only
for
starting and then
both of these teams where the fight will happen. I mean, counting down the
new
items,
tournament again
they
na
are
ki
trying to
Divin
catch that
Onyx
power spike,
win
but they
this
have
is
more
really
cryo
no
up
no.
top in the turtle. They have 4 players close by towards this
Onyx
objective.
kando
I don't
MSC
see
kane
an angle
qualify
where
to
Evos
iste.
can contest
MSC
unless they
kilo wale
have
na.
their engagers
Itya
towards the turtle.
alakan batina
Will
se
be
MSC
both
qualify
will be
wale.
forced to use the flicker early and slides out of the way. Annabelle though.
Tahan
Annabelle.
jo kalita kun harsi tahan lower bracket
No
test
window
na.
to enter. Ray will claim the first turtle, no problem.
Again, Geek Fam have so much cryo to be able to tackle down this neutral objective. The turtle has been claimed all for themselves. Evos wasn't even given a chance. They had to trade blows though. As flicker for a flicker.
Great control, and even in the bottom lane, Chidera out-laning Brant's doing a very, very good job. Out-trading, winning in that matchup. But I think for Geek Fam especially, what's really impressive is the fact that they are very, very decisive. And that's the main issue usually for Tigreal players.
Who
When the
win
enemy team
will
is
go
so
MSC,
decisive in
yes.
the engages and the pickoffs, especially with the Ruby. It's tough for you to look for an angle to go for that engage, right? I mean, you're already so low before you can even look or think about that implosion. So you might as well cancel it out. You might as well flicker backwards, play the safe route, and if Dreams constantly gets catched or caught by Beloyski like this...
Fnatic Onic already Kyrie khanna already qualify she MSC Garena. Tahan MSC khelewo. Etya Evos aro Geek khele ase. To duita team de kun chitiwo tai MSC qualify ho. So etya match to Geek aro Evos khan khele ase. Geek khan bi ekta chitina ase, Evos khan bi ekta chitina ase. Best of 5 na.
Even if he had got the shove, I don't think they would have really been able to kill Beloy, and even then they would have had to use so many resources on him that I don't think it's going to be worth it anyways. But yes, that's how annoying the Ruby is up against the Tigreal. If he's all up on your face, man, like,
no strength.
man, get off me. And sometimes, you know, you get frustrated. Dreams definitely got frustrated there. Decides to implode on him. No. But then he gets punished for it, right? 1-0 for Geek Fam. The kill also to Ray. It's actually, I would say, usually you want to give it to the goal lane, but in that situation, it's great. You want to nullify this alpha presence by controlling the neutral objectives, and what better way than to give the jungler that kill. More gold, more tankiness to be able to withstand that Annabelle alpha damage early.
So far 1 kill for Geek
the spacing
by Fatrin.
in terms of the backline and the front line, and they're able to zone out Dreams to activate his implosion. So they need a second option, they need a second plan. And that could come from NFL with the Spear of Alpha, but he's just not finding the angles. He's playing from a flank angle, Luke jumping in.
It's gonna be rinse and repeat, and Dreams though this time will connect. Will not come through. Dreams falls for Luke this time. Will also be the trade wave.
Oh, here we go.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, double kill from Louis. Triple kill. Miniac.
Bang, bang, bang. Claw looking for a trade, but the damage will not be enough to take a boy down.
Louis almost got Miniac.
Felt like Fluffy was going to carry that fight, but he ran out of health.
And
he just got bursted down by Geek Fam.
The same pattern all over again for Geek Fam. The fact that they were able to utilize this early game lead of the Lloyd. He had crazy burst damage of the dispersion and the rotation, and Lloyd constantly just being in the face of Dream, forcing him to implode, flicker, do something, react to my play.
Don't tell me you don't know.
Brilliantly done, and Luke.
Okay, so far Geek is doing good.
He knows how to go up against it.
And Masha is almost about to be down again.
Just back away here. Diversion will not have any threats.
Introduce na aya. Jane to tayo. Jo kali apni giveaway kuri thaishi na etu time release sai thaishi to tayo apni la stream.
But then again,
tayo fun ra.
Geek Fam, they have a lot of options to just jump in. They also have
and I was like, "Moi to ekdom na chitiwo, moi to lucky tevi na thake ena koi thaishi," and he was like, "Chitiwo to tui chitiwo ena koi thaishi tayo." Then after I won, he was like, "Moi question apni chitiwo."
Diversion with 2 or 3 players coming from the backline that is going to disrupt Evos.
Sunday, bro, Sunday.
Massively.
Yes, not looking really good for Evos right now. Geek is dominating a little bit.
Rush as well, though.
Engage already or what? How will I know? Hinata Fall didn't tell me anything.
I'm offended.
I could engage one. Any living relationship.
Again, aggressively to the other side of the map here.
Darla doesn't like Evos. It's not that I don't like Evos. Evos are also good, but when it comes to Fnatic Onyx, no, I'm going to be supporting Fnatic Onyx. That's it. I don't have any priority, you know, with this Evos and Geek.
He's able to just play so aggressively with this Ruby, a signature pick of his.
Tayla namdo snoop naga gaming as Tayla namdo. Tayo bila stream ko dahil so. Snoop naga gaming ko na.
Are they aware of this? Annabelle now in the turtle pit will use the Spear Alpha to get out. And yeah, again, Geek, they know.
Lucky you, for us, we hug below and sleep. It's
they will take their time.
Wait, stream good hard. I'm the type of kuri khelai do.
2.5k goal lead. They are in no rush to go for these fights.
I just woke up again. Hey, Jojo, welcome back.
Right now with their composition to look for that
Jala, I'm a store owner. If you want to recharge diamond, you see, then you can recharge from me. ML GMI account, buying, selling, also available. Okay, okay. If I need, I'll reach you out.
But they will collapse. Alpha Bell will find his
hey,
and the
guys,
turtle as well.
Really?
A boy now, low, taken now. Take a look at Clawson, looking to find survival. But no, he will fall now. Brand's
on the comeback. He was on the comeback, guys. He was on the comeback.
Will survive both at 4 members from Geek down and out.
The heroes vanish. The evil within them. And Geek Fam just evaporate. It's a swing for Evos. They get the kills and the turtle. This is where it can get scary for Geek Fam.
Oh my god. Well, the damage will not be enough with the diversion.
Annabelle down.
A boy locks Annabelle down.
A rare mistake from Annabelle, and you don't do that up against Baloy. You don't greed against the greed. Oh my goodness. Caught off guard. And the snowball that Evos Glory would have been able to hold with that would have been massive. And now Geek Fam are the ones who are actually able to utilize that clash to gain more advantages.
What teams are doing good though?
Evos, yes, they'll still be scaling with that glass cannon build of the Masha, but so are Geek Fam. I'm gonna take a look back here to the items real quick to take a look.
Hello, I got to go later.
Third item, very, very close to being built.
Alright, Jules, thank you for joining the stream.
Good time as well.
Guys, don't forget to hit the like button, okay? Like button.
And then he will be able to get that win in nature.
Hello, MSA, welcome.
Once he does, Fluffy, Brandt, it'll be a bit tough
Thanks
for them
for joining
to chase
stream.
him down, to threaten him in these team fights. And a boy as well. This time, oh, wait, Enchanted Talisman and the Divine Glaive. Wow. So he's actually just going for damage. He's going for that poke. He knows he got the triple kill early. He got that lead. And unlike Clockun, he decides, nah, I'll carry the game.
Yeah, it's that damage. That extra layer of damage. Diversion play.
Kumar Bush.
Wanting to fish out Fluffy, but he's in the safe. He's okay. He is fine and dandy, and now a Lord fight down bottom could be the next of our agendas. But for Geek Fam, they will corral together. They have so much control. Evos, though, they're preparing themselves for this clash. It could be very scary because Geek Fam, timers, they have all the ultimates ready. Their spells are also on the go. So it's just down to how these two teams fight.
Take it slow. I think that's number one for Geek Fam, right? Evo's Glory, they are behind, but it's still very, very scary. That AoE, that team fighting presence, the layering of CC can still turn the game around. Fluffy BOD, that's a big power spike now for him to go up against a boy and Jadera. Diversion to the bottom lane.
Oh, Evos Glory, they're definitely feeling the heat.
Oh, why? Seriously, Geek going on.
Will be down without a marksman now.
That Louis ultimate.
Will look
Seriously.
for a potential engage. Voloisky opening up the bush perhaps in that mid. Spots Fluffy and Annabelle. And Geek, take a look at this. Does not rush on towards the Lord though. They will now. Dreams will be spotted and Geek will have the Lord.
The hunter becomes the hunted. And Geek Fam are the ones claiming everything. Diversion. It's not going to be much of a threat because they still have that extra turret to shield them from the terrors of the villains.
Amazing plays, man, from Geek Fam. That macro prowess of theirs, understanding where to rotate. Finding the mistakes of Brands as well, who overextended, definitely, right? A little bit of a miscalculation for Brands that was punished instantly. These small little victories for Geek Fam, they are able to find these angles that are absolutely ridiculous. No hesitation whatsoever in all the engages. Despite Evos being able to win out in that one turtle fight,
yes, their rotation, they're doing so
scouted.
good. With that Louis ultimate, no?
Taunted pot by 4 members. Bravest fighter by Luke cancelled, but a boy.
Oh, by Louis.
And that will be the trade. They got Luke in for Annabelle.
Wow. Luke is just jumping forward. He's not scared enough to die. And the Lord now will
Louis is becoming a big problem for them.
This could be very scary for Evos.
No flicker will be taken down. Top turret though will try to be saved. Fluffy finds an amazing trade. Takes a boy down with him.
That's how annoying the Masha is, right? I mean, hey, that was a Geek Fam win. That shouldn't have been a kill traded in for Evos at all. Fluffy taps one button, scratches, and a boy is gone. So still, you need to put in the respect, and I think for the most part, Geek Fam, their discipline has been phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. And we did also have this discussion behind the scenes. How do Geek Fam take down Evo's Glory? These pickoffs are number one. When you're up against a Tigreal, number one way to beat it, you gotta pick it up. You gotta try to be in the face of that Tigreal, force him to use the implosion either on that one member or get caught anyways, right? So Dreams, very, very hard time right now getting scouted in. Most of the success that Evo's Glory have been able to find with the Tigreal is when the Tigreal is the re-engager. They wait for another person to distract, and he comes in through the shadows with the conceal to find that pickoff. And I think also, man, Geek Fam, the way that they've been able to counter the Masha hasn't been through their picks. It has been through the way that they play the game. They constantly just walk the Masha down. If you can't engage first, we do it.
See, Voloisky though, in a tough situation. Oh my goodness, good cancel, good delay. Fluffy will not find the kill. Annabelle on the backside, doing work as well. Evos Glory, they know that they will not have enough resources and that they just go back away.
Both teams playing ping pong, and it's just so hard for Dreams to find the engage. The spotters of Geek Fam, they're able to just scout him out, and he's not having a good time. Not once did we see, you know, a game-changing implosion yet from Dreams.
And I think there's a very, very big difference here now if we talk a little bit about the Masha on the hands of Fluffy to the hands of Luke, because he's going for the second BOD without getting the Malefic Roar. Why Luke's Masha was so prevalent in these games, was so relevant even in the 14th minute of the game, is because he can one-shot, he can threaten the frontliners with the Malefic Roar. He's going BOD. He's only going to threaten the backline, and the thing is, Geek Fam have always been able to scout him. These frontliners have been taking the issue onto Fluffy. They've been standing in front of Fluffy, forcing those HP bars down. So if Geek Fam continue that way of opening up the map, of staying in front of Fluffy, he's not going to be able to utilize the early 2 BODs that he'll be able to get here to go for the backliners. He's incredibly squishy. Remember, he has 3 HP bars, but these tanks, like Ruby and Fredrin, they can deplete that 3 HP bars quick.
Oh my god. It's looking very bleak for the heroes as the villain run rampant in the land of dawn. But we do see them having that glimmer of hope. As always, they are Evos. #7 to lower bracket finals. Surely this is easy, but Dreams!
Again, that's info. No flicker for Dreams means no threat of that flicker implosion. Now Evos Glory, they're desperate, looking for an angle, looking for that small window to perhaps find an effective angle. Now Annabelle, the position towards the top side of the map though. Geek Fam still with 5 in that Lord Pit. Again, they're taking their time though. Risky flickers out of the way. Fluffy secures it. This might be the window that they need. Fluffy backs away. Evos Glory, they're in position. Look. With the retribution again finds the mark. Evos Glory, they need to be satisfied with taking down 2.
Light in the end of the tunnel for Evos, but Geek are able to even it out, even win it out by getting the Lord in the hands of Retribution. It is so odd to see Dreams just flickering defensively because he was just zoned out in that fight. So that was a fight without the clutch implosion.
By mistake, it's
that was
okay.
a fight that Evos played really well, but Geek Fam
I'm sure
played
she
a bit
made
better.
it.
Ray,
Maybe she
this
tapped
man
mistakenly.
has been
Okay.
doubted so many times,
Please
including
don't
by
mind.
me myself. Oh, what?
Oh my lord, Claw.
Oh, Louis so
Beware,
strong,
my
yeah.
God. Good night now, top side, vulnerable. Evos Glory will let that go. Fluffy Dreams, Braz and Annabelle. Will they be able to defend this one? A boy Ray with the offense. Oh, Fluffy soaks in a lot of damage. A boy though,
Welcome back.
Dreams looking for a cover.
Whereas
Fluffy survives. Evos stands with 4, and with that, Geek will take the top turret down.
They hold their fortress down, but a second wave is coming towards that inner base turret. Will they be able to hold this?
Like the mid will be. Yeah, they will sacrifice that mid turret as well, and that will be it, right? 5,000 gold lead, Geek Fam. No objectives on the board for now.
So disciplined, Geek Fam. They're so happy with these picks and they understand the calculation of their skill rotation so well, man. That diversion was beautiful, by the way. He used it towards the upper part of the map,
Luffy,
outside of the map, so
welcome
Claw
back to the
couldn't see it. Yeah, he
stream.
needs to be more aware of those situations for sure. But even then, it's so tough. It's so unexpected. Claw was definitely expecting, all right, they're somewhere in the bottom lane. They wanna
ML is
clear these
fine.
waves, but yeah, once
Watch
you see
party, I think.
an enemy team with a low E disappear from the map, run. That's what you need to do.
Hello,
Run.
Shine.
Don't stay
MBL
in front,
says the
especially when
MBL.
you're a Vexana.
Watch party.
And let's take a look at the items once again. Luke with just a Hunter Strike, full defensive items. And a boy, that winner Truncheon, the way that he was able to bait the Thunderclap in.
Welcome,
in, and there
Sunshine.
you go, another attempt.
Again, spots Fluffy.
Oh, seriously.
Take a look at their recovery. Now Evos Glory, they might have a chance, but the bounce just shut the dream down. Annabelle falls as well. That's a great 3 for
doing
all.
so great.
And
This
that might be
Geek.
it. Evos Glory, they might have to throw in the towel as only Braz and Claw. Can they make the defense? Will they have enough firepower is the question. Geek, 2 lanes, jumping in, and Claw will be the target, and that will be all. Brands taken out rid of nature.
Oh, it's a win for Geek, guys.
Or not. Ladies and gentlemen, Valoisky made a deal with the devil, and now he is at match point.
The villains once again terrorizing the heroes. They are not able to bend down as Geek Fam seek out that MSC slot, that grand final slot. They are in Cloud9, match point in their eyes.
He didn't make a deal with the devil. It seems he is the devil. Ooh, what was that? Raptor.
He is the devil himself. Big evil, Geek Fam with the big D, big discipline to make that lineup work. Low Yi, Ruby, Fred, they took Evos Glory by surprise. And now Evos, they're gonna need to pull off some insane heroics up against a team that loves putting other teams.
I don't know, I'm not that much excited because, you know, I
said,
only support Fnatic on it.
Lower bracket is hell.
Please don't
for
forget
some
to hit the
teams.
like button, guys.
And Evos is not an exception. Geek Fam are the residers. They're making this lower bracket game so hard for them. And that was one example, one exquisite example of what it feels like to be in the court of Geek Fam. They were just dictating the whole game towards Evos. Evos were not given a chance to engage with that Tigreal, always playing so defensively. This is looking bleak for Evos.
2-1 match point for the residents of the lower brackets, the residents of hell. Evos are only just a guest here, but an unwelcomed one.
If
it seems
Geek wins one more,
in
then
game
it's
number 3,
the MSC is
completely outclassed. The way that they played around those strong picks, those comfort picks, it was an Annabelle Alpha, an Alpha-Vel. It was a Masha that was taken away from them, but when you take a Masha away from a Masha main, he knows how to beat it. Beloy knows as well. That's always the big question, you know, that I have in mind.
I don't know, they're playing MBL, you know, but they play
right,
so calm, yeah, really.
Because I'm good, or is it because I'm good that it's a prio pick?
They're so
and we found
calm,
out the real way
Hey,
there that the
welcome.
Masha is good on Luke.
And Geek Fam made that Luke easy, how they handled that Masha. It's the idea of, they know that the Masha will always be, or almost always be a sure kill for Evos. They know that the Masha can take someone down. Geek Fam were like, okay, just make sure we're trading it. And it's not always the kill. If Masha gets a kill, they're going to kill the Masha back. They're going to kill someone else back. Or they're going to trade it somewhere else in the map because they know that's where Evos is. If Masha is here, that means there's at least 2 or other 3 members of Evos in this part of the map. So, is Chidera splitting? Is another member of Geek Fam, of Evos, of Geek Fam splitting as well? They were just trading over and over again. That's why the kill count of this game was so high at the They were just trading over and over again. That's why the kill count of this game was so high at the end of it all. Because Geek Fam knew that, okay, they want to fight, we're going to take the fight to them. And then you guys mentioned it. They don't let the Tigreal get into position. They say, hey, Tig, your position is getting pulled by the Ruby.
Yeah, that was such a defensive game from Dream. Someone who we know is a connoisseur of the Tigreal, an aggressive one at that.
Player
But
of the
course,
game is
MVP presented
definitely
by
Louis.
Samsung Galaxy S24 series. It is a boy. A stellar game with this Loyi fishing for those little skirmishes, maximizing the diversion. It was all just him dictating the tempo.
Hello,
for Geek
Zara.
100% kill participation, right? Teamfight participation. You can see it for yourself.
Brother.
7,
Hello,
2,
Elvis.
and
Welcome.
9. The 2 numbers that cursed Evo's glory back in the regular season, 7 and 9. You know, remember?
Oh,
but
yeah.
it's again a boy's way to carry this game. Obviously, the diversions were amazing, but that's what we've come to expect from a boy. But he was able to carry the team on his back in the early game, and that's what's most impressive,
Hello,
right?
me.
Even
Welcome to the
against
stream. Thank you for
Masha, a
joining. Hello,
triple kill at the
Miofi.
start of the game. Fluffy not able.
Welcome, everyone. Don't
Boy
forget to hit the like
stole
button.
the highlight from Fluffy. It looked like it was a good team fight for Fluffy, but all the way from the start as well. Beloy, oh dude, this guy always just stood in front of Dreams, made him look, and even when it looked bad, this
After
is
this
it. A boy
custom,
with
yes.
his positioning is all the way, and his positioning wasn't actually that crazy. It was his spacing, right? Understanding where he needs to rotate straight into Ray, and then continuing this onslaught of damage. Even here, the confidence of staying in front as a Loyi against a Tigreal.
He made that Purify so worth it. I felt like for Evos, you could see in some moments they were trying to force the Purify out of that Loyi. The Loyi was such an important target for those longer team fights. And once you get to handle that Loyi, get her out of position, make the most out of it, that's the team fight where we saw Evos won. But then, suddenly, if they Geek Fam just stayed calm again, Luke's in a right angle, Ray, he did a really great job of trying to stay away from the members of Evos to make sure he got that retribution, dashing into that Lord pit, getting that retri at the last time. Yeah, Geek Fam was just calmer this time around. They made their decisions worth it, unlike in game number 2.
When a team with a Loyi goes missing in the map, run. That happened twice to them.
Nowhere is safe.
It feels like you're in a horror movie.
Yeah, exactly.
The suspense.
Even the recaps also, I mean, like, replays also so kara. Really.
It's like in Friday
Now I
the
want
13th, man, when
Happen?
Jason Voorhees
What
is
can
not
I
anywhere
read?
to be seen. Avoid doors, walls, holes in the ground, anything.
Basements.
Even here, I mean, they tried to stay out of the doorways, man. They came out of nowhere. They came outside of the map, teleported in with that diversion. Oh, it was well played for Geek Fam. And just like we said in the early game with the Master Assassin, they just completely gave Claude, Chadera, the way to play that weak side in the gold lane. They played towards that top side of the map, and it was phenomenal. They know that the Masha wasn't going to be online in the early parts of the game unless he's able to find a flank. And you can really see as well, the Masha without the low Yi, it's hard to find angles, especially when you're constantly getting screened.
Hello, Chaos. Welcome. So far, Geek has won 2 matches.
And it really got to the point where Evos Glory,
Let's see.
they understood that their lineup would hit a power spike. Once that Vexana got the first main item with the glowing wand, once we saw the full combo finally getting dished out, the Alpha, the Take, the Vex all together, it looked really rough for Geek Fam. But it then boiled down to Geek Fam, as we all mentioned, as you mentioned it during the cast, they just ended up playing better because they knew that, okay, you can't come up with like front-to-back angles straight up against Evos Glory. You know the Mash is gonna dive. But Luke, where is he coming from? If he's coming from the sides, if he's coming from the flank, perfect. That's the spot where you want to be in if you're Geek Fam. And then I have to go back to Annabelle. He spent 27 seconds in the jungle of Geek Fam after they got turtle number 3. I knew he was trying to get resources, trying to push out the minion wave in mid, but him falling there lost them a little bit more map control heading into Lord
Will you used to
was
hit
all
4.
just calculated for Geek Fam.
I did not
That's
expect
like
that.
Contrast difference between the
I wanna
Masha of
play
Geek Fam
pink-
and the Masha
pink pick.
of Evos.
They look so
Was
cute
it
and
all down
innocent
to
and
just,
green. Khatam.
individual usage and utility of this Masha, or was that a predestinated plan
Pink
coming
big
from
claw.
both teams on how to approach this Masha? What's the difference
is that?
between these
My
two
gosh.
Mashas?
It's team effort number 1,
Okay,
right?
pink
To
big
utilize
star.
the Masha, that's number 1, because obviously
You
Luke
mean
is
that
amazing,
non-local
Foundation
wala?
amazing too on the Masha, and we did see a glimpse of that, but unfortunately Geek Fam knows how to go up against the Masha. I guess now for Evos, a good, an advantage for them would be, all right, now we understand how to go up against the Masha, because Geek Fam basically showed the blueprint, right? You just screen him, you always send your frontliners first. But again, I would say there's a little bit of individual prowess as well showed there. I think in the itemization mostly, because again, we did mention this in the game. The Fluffy's Masha went for the 2 BODs straight away after the Heptaseas. And
I don't know
that
how
means,
it's
you have a lot of
called.
damage, but the frontliners
Say it
is
in
a big
English,
no-no.
please.
You just don't
Lol.
want to go up against the frontliners. And the thing is, in that game especially,
What the heck
the
you
frontliners
want
are
to
always
diss
standing
the
in front of
cute
him,
and
forcing
innocent
him to
one?
fight back towards the frontliners. So it's all
These
about
people.
understanding that and utilizing, and that was what Luke was able to do in game 1. That's why it was banned in game number 2. He's just so smart with the itemization and the way that he plays on that Masha.
It was so crazy. I want to highlight the keyword screening. They were completely screening not only the Masha, but Dreams as well. Unable to move, rendered immobile. It was just so hard for Dreams to play. But what is not hard, is of course to get your hands on the collection of UPI Gold. You can get it now, only 150 pieces available of the limited edition Benedetta Electro Katana and Mythic Warrior Rings, a collaboration between UPI Gold and Mobile Legends Bang Bang MPL Indonesia Season 13.
They
It is
saw
available
their
at
black
the
and
offline
silver smart
store at the
custom.
UPI Gold booth at MPL Playoffs just outside of the Jakarta International Velodrome, and also online at ubaslifestyle.com and Ubas Lifestyle e-commerce.
That's why not this
Looking at game 3
innocent
earlier,
are so tempting.
having some gold in real life sounds
Pink pigs are full of
Is that an
attitude.
actual katana?
Yes. No,
Like-
not a
Wonderful.
full, like,
Okay.
not
It wouldn't end
real
now.
size. You know,
Alright.
it's a mini one. It's like
a
for
mini
a
one.
necklace.
Oh, that's cool. No, that's still
Yeah.
that's still really worth it.
I always thought that Benedetta's skills it sounds very
It will
good.
take
Electro
time
final
to
blow.
finish.
Yeah.
And having
all.
the fact that you have kind of a golden katana just hang over you, it's just something so
No, I
I don't
can't.
know, so flamboyant, so good, so majestic. But of course, you can dive into the action in ESL Snapdragon. You can get the tickets from
check it out.
10,000 rupiah. That is so cheap. Even a pack of Sablak is much more expensive. Do you know what a Sablak is?
What
I don't know
did
what
all
it is,
they
but that
do
sounds
is go blue and
delicious.
gold.
It does.
Is it food? Okay, it is. Good thing.
All right,
Good
just
When
he
they
has the
sleep,
reference of
ayo,
gold tick.
so
He
moron
understands
mo.
gold tick.
I love gold tick,
So you
bro.
can get 1 portion of gold tick
Yeah.
with this 10,000
HP.
IDR.
Oh, for the Filipino viewers, that's like 39 pesos.
Wow.
There you go. Comparison
That's
straight
super
up.
affordable.
Super affordable, and it's in. If you want to know a fun fact,
Dalam
ESL
9K
SPS
ml
this
plus
season will
t-shirt.
be in Jakarta, and it'll be in our previous season's playoff venue. Bahamas Square.
There's a little bit of history there, of course. You know, seeing Bigatron not able to live up to the lead game.
That's every month.
But of course, we want to throw it back to the stage for Bude Clara Mokstar and Monica Ko for an interview. Take it away.
Here, Black picks also over smart. They don't even die with one shot. Even if they get one shot, they still answer.
Kali ini sudah
I'm a lost child tonight without my core Malik.
oleh Geek Fam. Ini berarti 1 poin kemenangan. Maka kita akan melihat besok rematch Grand Final Season 12 di Season 13. Atau sebaliknya kita akan lihat ini ada perubahan. Apakah Evos Glory yang akan membalikkan keadaan dan akan bertemu dengan yang sudah menunggunya besok di Grand Final? Kita akan lihat nanti ya bakalan seperti apa.
Yap, karena Fnatic Onyx membutuhkan lawan untuk esok hari di babak Grand Final. Dan kalau melihat keramaian dari hari ini, dari Evos Fams benar-benar gak henti-hentinya untuk menyerukan yel-yel. Begitu pula dengan Geek Community. Namun,
hey Danjiro, welcome.
GoPay juga mengadakan nobar di 4 kota besar.
Betul sekali, ada di Bandung, Surabaya, Yogyakarta, dan juga
Wih,
Jakarta. Pasti ini bakalan seru sekali.
Good morning, good morning
Boleh kita
Danjiro.
lihat gimana keseruan dari GoPay Nobar MPL Indonesia Playoff. Nevin.
Di playoff di season yang 13. Hari ini Nevin lagi ada di Depok nih sebagai rangkaian juga dari GoPay Arena Community Championship untuk rangkaian terakhir setelah 1 bulan kemarin kita udah ke Bandung, terus kita udah ke Surabaya,
What do you mean?
Jakarta juga. Hari ini kita di Bento Kopi.
Are you choosing the girl right now, Soro?
Superfans Depok ini juga udah rame banget di sini untuk menyaksikan match hari ini di final lower bracket. Selain nobar, kita juga punya banyak banget hadiah. Mulai dari spin wheels, bakal dapetin hadiah yang menarik-menarik banget. Termasuk GoPay gratis, ada cashback juga, ada skin gratis juga. Jadi pokoknya banyak banget keseruan yang bisa didapetin di sini. Tapi kalau misalnya teman-teman yang ada di sekitar Depok mungkin belum bisa kesini, nggak masalah. Karena kita juga bagi-bagi hadiah secara online. Kalian bisa langsung aja download aplikasi GoPay baru, masuk ke aplikasinya langsung, klik icon MLBB, abis itu kalian bisa langsung klik gambar
Hello, next year, welcome to the stream. Thank you for joining. Right now the time is 7:07
pagi. Kalau hari ini udah ketinggalan, boleh dicoba besok lagi ya untuk babak grand final. Dan untuk hadiahnya bakal ada ratusan juta GoPay coins, ada smartphone, dan tiap voting kalian pasti bisa dapetin GoPay coins-nya. Jadi nggak boleh sampai ketinggalan ya.
Welcome.
Dan kalau misalnya
Mr. Where are you from? I'm from Nagaland.
Download sekarang juga aplikasi baru dari GoPay khusus buat gamers. Ada 100 kali gratis transfer per bulan ke rekening manapun. Ada pulsa termurah juga, cashback 20.000 untuk top up dalam game, dan cashback setiap scan QRIS pakai aplikasi GoPay. Jadi langsung aja ada di Play Store dan juga ada di App Store untuk ikutin keseruannya sekarang juga. Udah sih, paling gitu aja karena kita pengen balik lagi menyaksikan match yang seru yang semakin panas lagi. Jadi buat kalian juga jangan sampai ketinggalan informasi lainnya di sosial media GoPay dan juga MPL ID ya, karena GoPay akan setia jadi dompet andalan gamers di season MPL selanjutnya. Langsung aja Nevin balikin ke Bude dan juga Monik, take it away.
Yang ada di Depok dan juga yang ada di MPL Festival. Halo MPL Festival, lagi pada nobar di sini karena kalau nggak punya tiket juga kumpul aja di Jakarta International Velodrome karena di MPL Festival semuanya bisa nobar.
They're like Geek or Evos.
GoPay juga mengadakan.
I don't know which one to support this team though. But I definitely support Fnatic Onyx and they're already qualified.
Betul sekali, jadi sama-sama kita melihat menjadi saksi siapakah yang akan melaju ke babak selanjutnya dan menjadi raja dari MPL Indonesia Season 13 kali ini. Dan tadi Nevin juga sudah menjelaskan ya, banyak sekali ternyata nobar-nobar, bukan cuma sekadar nobar karena banyak juga hadiah-hadiah menarik kalau ikutan aktivitas-aktivitas dari GoPay nobar itu. Ada bisa dapat GoPay gratis, bisa pokoknya tebak-tebak pemenang juga ya.
Lala, you don't play BGMI these days. I don't even get time to log in ya. After streaming though, I used to get tired and I sleep.
Satu poin lagi. Sementara Evos mereka harus bekerja lebih ekstra jika ingin memenangkan match hari ini. Kurang 2 poin lagi. Siapakah yang akan mendapatkan poin di game yang keempat? Mari kita saksikan bersama-sama lagi kelanjutan di final lower bracket.
Because this season even update, this even is not good, really bad. Don't feel like playing also.
The Evos fams living in fear of Geek fam's reign with years of subjugation, now pinning their hopes on this very last game.
I wish I met Miss Hina in reality. Khatam. Chalo Hina che your fan.
Terror once again reign? That is a question that we need to ask and we need to see, because that was, I feel like, a very, very dominant game from Geek fam, even if there was a glimpse of hope of comeback for Evos, and it was so scary. But what is not scary, of course, is watching your team compete in MPL without any lag, and that can be achieved with Games Max Booster. Don't let your gaming session end up being disrupted by lag, causing you to fail to push your rank and not be able to catch up to you know, Gonni's rank, Mirko's rank, or even Reptar's rank. They're up in the leaderboards, you want to catch them down. So to make your gaming session smoother, use Games Max Booster. Prices start from 25,000 rupiah and you can get up to 36 gigabytes of data. That is a lot of data.
Hurry up and buy the package and activate the booster in the Dunia Games app. Now back to the series. One more step for Geek fam. One more step to Riyadh.
Wow.
Evos glory. A mountain to climb, but it is possible still.
I think they need to start adapting to Geek fam once again, right? And I think one of the ways to do that is to get Oraimo, because if you guys check out the Oraimo Free Pods Lite exclusive Edith edition, you guys can adapt to a lot of different situations in the game. Maybe you might be able to hear those diversions before they come in randomly, you know? Just like we saw earlier, Evo's Glory got ambushed by that so many times. The ultimate choice for gamers with Edith's distinctive sound and gaming mode. It takes your gaming
Zoro, are you in the chat?
Level. Plus, we got a few more words for you guys that Realize will help you realize.
Get a 10% discount at the
Hello, I welcome to the stream.
Store with the code ARIMO
90% ML player are pretty.
Before checkout, you can unleash
I mean female ML player,
with
okay.
ARIMO. Wow, this will really
Zoro,
help
are
us,
you in the chat
push
or
our ranks.
Longomer?
And of course, maybe when Evos uses this, they'll be able to sneak out that suspenseful music playing before the diversion comes
like
in.
his god.
Like,
I will buy same now. Khatam. Which one, Rasik?
I think if they have this on right now, they'll probably hear boss music, because Geek fam, they have that aura about them right now in the Jakarta International Velodrome.
You know, we're all welcoming you to Jakarta International Velodrome. Welcome to hashtag your everyday venue. After being revitalized for the historic 2018 Asian Games,
hello Nobita, welcome. Hey Nobita, I want to ask you some questions.
Expanding its business through sports and entertainment events, and now hosting MPL Id Season 13.
Ari Neofik, don't say anything bad, yeah.
The Velodrome
let's keep the, you know,
also be used for various
chat
multi-purpose
positive,
events,
okay?
such as concerts, boxing, school events, corporate gatherings, and brand
Nobita, are you here?
Your everyday venue for all your needs.
What are your needs, Reptar?
I have a lot of needs. The
what
desire.
about getting married?
Okay, yeah, can I hold my
Whoa,
marriage
slow
here?
down. Gotti, where'd that come from?
Where did that come from, Gani?
I thought of
Are
it.
you getting married, Gani?
Gotti?
Just a thought, you know?
What's the first thing that you came up with, Ese?
If I'm gonna get married here, I want the Evos fans to chant for me. Up there.
Well, then you'll have to invite every single one of them
I will.
to the wedding.
That'll be hype.
This is
I think
MPL
after
Watch
that,
Party.
Let's talk a little bit
MPL
about that
Watch
first
Party,
pick,
okay?
Because so far this series, first pick equals to 100% victory. We're
Yep.
talking about how the blue side, the red side has been a massive factor, and now it's the biggest factor it seems, because the Loyi, the chip,
Are
that's been a winning condition.
Kita. Come on, chill up.
We're just rotating around those heroes. If it's
Sorry,
not
Divina,
those,
itu kan ini ignore ko din na.
If it's not that,
She's just
there's
trying
the
to make
boss,
fun na.
but really it's just
I mean,
Low
make the
E,
chat
it's those
interesting.
two, man.
She's not seeking anything.
Red side win the series?
100% blue side.
Oh my lord.
Yeah.
And it's
Nobita, do you know my boyfriend? Which building do you live in?
You have to respect that the hell from them.
Yeah.
If you're on the red side against Geek, I get it now. Like, I feel bad for Evos because in game number 1 we said they overthought the draft, they overthought things. Now as we're heading into game 4, the potential winning game for Geek Fam, I get it now. There's so many things to overthink up against Geek Fam. But now it's Evos
I live in Hilltop building.
This means we'll go to a game number 5.
The depths of hell is
And do you know my boyfriend? Do you know me? Are you someone we know?
Drafting phase. And a Moskov right up in the card. What does this indicate?
Yeah. Low E is open here if they want to. Of course they're gonna go ahead and
They
pick
gave it up.
They did.
Left side of your building.
Why not Roger?
Do my boyfriend and me know you? Or do you know us?
They got a Moscow. Maybe they can
No, you
pick it up third.
Yeah, true. I don't know. Maybe they want to utilize the flex. It's been flex before, but yeah, so far in the playoffs it hasn't been.
Are Hinata, tamalik Grez, ita kan charituna.
So still, those are the two.
Let's go, let's go. This is the third match.
I'd like it if Evos would go ahead and... Well, they don't need to pick up their mid laner now, but I like how they played around the Vexana. Having that extra bit of control would go really well.
We don't know each other.
Oh,
okay.
EXP laner already for Fluffy.
So you just
they barely blind pick Fluffy's
got to know that,
and
like,
that Ruby can either go roll.
But how do you know that
EXP? So they go
we
ahead and pick
live
up the
nearby
Fred. But
also?
it is the YC
Like
that they're going
left
to pick
side
now.
of my building. How did you know that which building we are living in?
And Bronze hasn't been able to get his hands on this.
Why are you guys not discussing about ongoing game with? Because some are not ML players.
A problem.
Tala, not gonna play. Next, I'll play later.
Global presence.
Right. So again,
He followed you, Miss Tala. He doesn't know me. Nor my boyfriend.
That's true. That global presence, even though it's kind of a, hit or miss sometimes.
Heavy big ring on right now.
To be able to proc the teleport
Geek
and
is
then you
with
get to that fight. But
Ruby and Louis again.
It's going to be in the hands of Lo Yi to just mass escort a few players to turn around at this advantage fight.
Oh, they actually go for the Barat's pick here. That is also going to be flex. So this is
From
what
the
Geek Fam
dog
likes
spark,
to do.
I got
what they did against
to.
Patron Alpha as
No,
well.
you're in
And
that
the Barat's
building. Oh, I
double flex
see.
combination now up
Okay,
against
okay.
Evo's Glory. Definitely going to make them think twice by going for these bans. But Geek Fam already taken away that signature pick from Clockun. That was one of the picks that gave Evos such a good position to play.
Not that
around
Pink
game
Lizard
number 2 with the Valentina, but the Florin seems we're never going to be
Pink
able to
Lizard,
see
what do you
Beloyski on
mean?
this Florin, at least
Seriously,
not
Vlogs.
in this series.
Yeah. Mad respect, and that's great respect for a comp like that.
Gross professional stalker.
Bad. I don't know, it looks like Geek Fam's really playing into the potential flex of the Ruby and the Barret. Barret can go EXP jungle. Evos ban out the Kaja here. Now I wonder if that means the carry might be the pickup later on for Chadera or the Claude. Matchup-wise, up against the Moskov, it's going to take a while, but it is going to be the Claude that they go for instead. So they're going to be going for the pokes instead, but they're going to have to make the most out of the crowd control they have so that
I don't
it's gonna
stop,
be a
she
little
got
bit
caught.
easier for
Tapam.
Chadera to enter up against a Yuzong, up against a Fred.
Do fly near your
About
building.
this, but by the way, last time they pulled out the Bronze Ruby, they went for Ling.
Yeah.
Geek Fam.
That's very interesting choice, but of course an MPL PH data pick and ban rate for the heroes Frederick.
Come on, Miss Nata, let's sell chicken and ding pork together.
Season 13 playoffs at 100%. Renmar, talk to me about this.
Literally every game,
Yo, Hina,
every
he's saying
draft,
sorry.
those heroes
He was
mentioned
kidding, it
were
seems.
there. If they're not picked, they're banned.
Well, there you go. That's the Minotaur and the Navaria. This combination that we have come accustomed to here in the regular season as well. And Geek Fam, called it. Last time they went for the Barat's Ruby, they went for Ling, and yeah.
How's the rain?
The setup for the Ling
I don't know
here.
if it's raining also or not. I don't go
Patterns
out.
don't lie, but the pattern this series has been 100% win rate for the blue side. So will the Ling find success? Ray on the Ling was amazing up against RRQ. By the way, fun facts.
Yeah. Oh wow. I'm so not used to
Let's go, let's go.
games and like trying to think of it. It's been a while. Like I was able to cast last week, but in this stage, it's such an important game.
Tell me your ID.
Evos Glory fielded. Usually, I would doubt it. But the last
My
time
IG is there in my overlay. Hello, Angry, welcome.
Game number 2. Ray will have to pull off a similar performance to make this link work.
The sin of greed teeming inside Geek Fam. The villains, the demons wanting to hold the hands of the Sky Kings. Will Evos be able to stop that?
I don't support anyone.
Or will they be next? Residing in hell.
5 seconds till
potentially
the enemy
a final game rolling out
I'll text
against
you there.
Geek Fam and Evos Glory.
It's a man against a devil.
Welcome
Who will
to
come
Mobile
out
Legends.
in Game 3. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the land of dawn.
The heroes who've been able
Okay,
to
you can
climb
tell
up
me
the
your name
mountain
so that
in the
I'll ask
regular
my
season.
boyfriend and his friends
0-4
if
start to their regular
any of them
season.
knows you or not.
And to climb back up to make it to top 3 in the lower bracket finals. And it's Geek who stand atop of this mountain once again, looking down. And we have to take a look at the emblems currently for both these teams. For Evos, it's more or less just
I
the
don't find your
natural items
IG.
would go for. Same thing for
It's
Geek Fam,
Starlight
nothing
is
too
live
special.
only.
We'll see the sub-emblems here, and this time around, Brands will actually go for the more defensive route with the tenacity. No Master Assassin. In the last 3 games, it's been all Master Assassin
you
for these
give
gold
the link,
leaders.
nah?
But that may be a little bit of a clue to how Evos
Laga,
want
if
to
you don't
utilize
mind.
Moskov to participate in these team fights very, very early through the Spear of Destruction.
Yeah, that global presence that Gani was able to mention in the drafting
We
phase.
don't know,
could probably just
We'll see.
be a significant tool for them to counter the mobility of this Loyi, especially through the diversion, and that could really
No,
help
Ling
the
is not here.
Moskov also excel.
Somebody
If he
needs
just
to
join
go
up the
to
early
Insta
fights
and then
maybe get a
take
kill
my
into
link and
funnel the gold
keep.
into him. Maybe he can also
Only
itemize
mods
the
can do
Persian's
that.
kite, but
So, but I don't think you follow me in
Dreams
Insta.
to use that flicker. Expensive info. No flicker for Turtle.
Slowly but surely, Geek Fam are just trying to poke them out, and Ray, obviously on this link, hasn't been able to clear out really, really well.
Yes, what
Turtle
happened,
number 1, though,
Inuka?
will be spawning the same time roughly as that purple buff, so Geek Fam might have to give this away.
Guys, mission
or
failed. I'm off.
Maybe they don't.
But 2 of the engagers don't have the flickers ready for this turtle fight. So that could be game-changing for both. They have to approach this fight systematically. How they want to layer out the chain CC, especially when you have a strong front line. In the hands of Geek Fam, they have Luke as that control. But so does Evos. They also have Dreams and Annabelle stepping up to the occasion if they need to pull the trigger. And Valoisky now.
Wow.
It's going to be fine. Not
Level
much.
4 yet. Spear of Destruction though. And Nexon will not be committed. Take a look at Link.
Yes, that's it.
Purple buff.
There you go.
Grand Theft. Purple buff. Now Geek with 3.
Nobita, there's the Instagram link.
That's a mean minion fury on towards 3. Luke will fall. Fluffy claims first the blood. And that is all for that first new take.
That looked scary. Luke was in that pit, but a clutch Minuan Fury from Dreams was able to just stomp them up.
Will you
knock
follow
them
me
up
back
and down,
in Insta?
and Evos get that first blood and the turtle.
It
Yes.
depends on how you
What
see
is
it, right?
your name?
Technically,
Name,
globally, for
Insta
all
name.
5 members, it's more value for Evo's Glory that they were able to find the first blood and also the turtle. But Geek Fam, Ray, he'll be able to counter jungle to invade so much better with 2 purple buffs technically, right? So he's already a level ahead earlier. Now Annabelle securing the level, just equalizing that level lead. But Ray will be able to farm much faster than this Frederick, especially once we get to the mid
I
game.
texted you.
Geek Fam, I think they're relying on that, right? They want to utilize this link later on
I'll
for the
check
skirmishes.
later.
Good poke there, but for Geek Fam, going for that 50-50 was just a bit more of just like, they just wanted to delay more than they were actually looking for the turtle.
You'd usually pick up a Matilda Barats against a Link to disrupt that, resource that he has. They doesn't seem like they have that extra, disruptiveness compared to the Matilda Barats, but is it enough to stop the Ling progressing through the game?
I don't think it's enough right now because Ling has been able to free farm, and as you can see, he's just trying to mirror Annabelle's movement all around the map. If Annabelle goes up top, Ray will go down below, trying to go get some farm and maybe even look for a little bit of a cheeky trade or maybe cut the waves together with Luke. But it's A-OK playing it slow for Geek Fam. They can play it into the late game, but technically so can Evos.
Well, still calm before the storm. And this second turtle could be the next battle zone. Baloyski jumping into the bush.
Might be a mistake. Baloyski will not be at a very positive HP and flickers out of the way as well. That's a green light for Evos to pull the trigger potentially on towards this turtle. But let's see here. Geek Fam seems like they will not let this go for free. Baloyski still hovering around the top side. Luke spotted out in that mid bush. Dream still with the shush play.
Bronze and about
will commit on towards the turtle. Oh, good! So good take! What? Minotaur takes the turtle now.
Why later? Because my Instagram is here in this device only.
Members will not find a boy.
Is there I comment and show how many watchers? We hope that is only in Streamlabs, and I have not connected Streamlabs yet.
I was clenching my fist and I was on the edge of my seat when Baloyski wasn't spot out.
Again, almost.
That Astral Sphere almost hits that final member. But yeah, Baloyski was fishing for that angle and Brands was just there. I thought he would be caught out, but thankfully he wasn't.
That was crazy, right? A boy again. It just seems like Geek Fam have been always able to break the ankles of Evo's glory, and it happens again. Oh, bottom lane.
That's again a very great read by the Geeks.
This time Evo's going strong. Tell us so far how many registered.
Overextension.
You guys count now, I don't know.
But again, he does not have much information.
And also,
Geek Fam were maneuvering after that initial.
Longcomer, please. Do me one thing, this check in participant group once, that somebody exited last number 81. Is it someone who registered and left, or someone like another number like from his squad joined and exited? Please check once, whoever that guy is.
Just go for that turret, then the delayed purple buff, and then probably spawn back in with the turtle later on. So timing of that is going to be really important.
Lori,
like
Yakami. Okay, Inoka.
The fact that he was able to counter jungle so easily, trade that turtle for a purple buff for the entire top wave, or top creep jungle. He's actually already 2 levels ahead of Annabelle. And as we get to the mid game, he's going to be clearing much faster, and he's always going to be soaking in these minion waves in the side lane as well. So for the third turtle, he is online. He is 2 levels ahead earlier, not only 1, but still that's a lead that they want to utilize.
It's scary. He also has his 2 items ready as a power spike for the Ling. And this turtle is looking scary.
Good minion free with the flicker. Oh, with the Ray out of nowhere, man. Finds a retribution, they collapse. Blazing Duet, everything invested. And Ray will find Dreams. Will use the Tempest of Blade. Ray locks 3 up, finds Brez as well, and Ray might claim the triple. Tidera is there to secure the care, but Fluffy will be down and out. And that is Ray finding the 3 kills.
It's insane how he just maneuvers, bobbing and weaving. The real incarnation of a devil, just slashing through the throats of Evos glory.
Scouted to GPX, Ray. Donkey, the world champion, the M1 world champ, said this guy has the potential of Albert. But then everybody continued to say, no, in the MDL, he performed well, but he was inconsistent. In the MPL, he was a sub for Dewa United, not their main jungler. It was Lanaya.
Also live stream for
on
others.
Geek Fam, initially.
Ariel also live stream for others. What do you mean?
It looked bad for him, but my goodness, his arc to his retribution has been phenomenal, and he got a triple kill in one of the most important games for Geek Fam. This man's climbed back up. It seems like he's on his own main character arc himself.
He single-handedly carried that fight. The way he just maneuvered in that fight, stole the objective, so got himself the triple kill. That was just game-changing, I feel like. And what was a positive win for Evos in the first few minutes,
Tala,
just all relinquished and gone.
Huh?
And now they have to climb back again from the depths of hell.
I don't think I added.
Put them in this tough spot. I don't see where they could just fight it through. Maybe it's too early to, you know, state that they're done, but it feels like Geek Fam will not stop with the ball rolling in their court.
No, they won't. Geek Fam have a 2.4k gold lead. This mid game is theirs. It's a Lo Yi, it's a Ruby!
That's a good, I'm offended. Five Aloyski and Annabelle will fall first. The Dragon, what will he do? Fluffy looking for the backside, but the damage wasn't enough to take him down. Browns with shut down. Will not get more though. 2-4-1 still in favor for.
You have to be careful because Evos still has this Moskov slowly creeping in, and that could be where he has the angle to carry the fights, because this Moskov could be a threat in the late game. Late game Moskov is one of the hardest heroes to play against. You have that macro presence, split.
I did not add that one.
That global presence, that ultimate that you could always pop up, and the mobility just makes him harder to catch.
I was not the one who added.
Usually you would not go in a fight like that up against a team that has a 2.4k gold lead with your jungler already 4 levels below Ray, who got taken out instantly in the fight. You wouldn't engage on that. But why did they do it? Brands is already on his item Power Spike. He has the 3 attack speed items already. He's building towards that win of nature. And once he does, Ray
I only added one group, one person that is Naga only one.
He's not going to be the back line. He's going to be playing in the center of these team fights, spacing.
No MCL.
And now it's time for Brands to flip that coin, baby.
Hey, the Geek Gaming, welcome. Thanks for joining the stream.
Player that we have in MPL ID, definitely. Mr. Bombastic or Mr. Fantastic. That's the 2 sides of the coin.
Not more, not less.
If Geek wins this match, then it's over.
Probably as
MSC slot is for Geek.
For them to rile into Geek Fam diversion towards top side while Ray's waiting. Oh, good scout!
Nice one from Novaria.
This time, he hears the suspenseful music playing in his ears.
Shout out Oraimo.
Oraimo!
Done cooking, acha.
Timing, man. Right as we told them to get the Oraimo, it seems they have listened. That's one of the ways Clockun have improved from the previous game. But Loy, very, very aggressive maneuvers here by Geek Fam, but Evos Glory doing a very good job in slowing down this tempo. And again, this is what the Moskov gives to the team. Oh, Annabelle.
Geek also not bad, okay?
We'll have enough firepower. Aloyski out now with the help of Fluffy. Actually, Geek Fam, they are running for the hills. Good petrify ontowards Tidera. Aloyski falls. Tidera.
No.
Blazing duet as well. Tempest the Blade will not find the mark.
Shiloh, that's not it.
My goodness, weird angle, but he finds it. Fluffy backs away with the Furious Dive. Tidera boy still wants blood here. Fluffy might be the target and he will fall. Oh, Green falls as well. That's a 2-for-1. Diversion will not be committed, but Geek Fam again finds a mark.
Geek Fam successful in their re-engage. They were crumbling in that early stages of the fight. Fluffy was carrying it all the way through until Geek Fam decided to re-engage. Now the Lord set in their eyes.
Slowly but surely utilizing the resources depleted by Evos Glory, and now it's a free Lord to the Geeks. See Halberd for Ray. Now, and my God, the layering of damage, the way that they were able to get out of
you saw some of their fans were weeping yesterday.
Yeah, I saw. With Brands, who has connected the Spear of Destruction, and also Brands, who has gotten the Wind of Nature. He's on the way to the Rose Gold Meteor right now, so he will not have the Malefic Roar. That's a bit more of a defensive build for Brands, but I think he definitely needs it. A boy is a threat that keeps on growing. He already has a Divine Glaive and the Bloodwing, so
Geek Fam took the Lord, and there are 5k call lead.
And spacing as well. Evos have not been able to touch him.
Whoever win, that's my team. Khatam.
Again, just looming from the shadows, becoming the real demon inside Evos' head.
5,000 gold lead between the junglers.
Wow, that's surmountable. And now is Geek Fam knocking in the doorsteps of Evos.
Hey, guys, welcome.
Knocking in the doorsteps of MSC.
Nice
Enough,
good dodge
because
as well.
this is MPL.
Top lane.
You don't play ML now, so it will be hard for you.
Not be hasty to take that turret down. And for now, Evos Glory, they have hold the line.
So there are full items, and it will get real scary because Cloud is also a late game threat, especially when you can dive to the backline and you have Ray just disrupting the formation of the frontliners. And then you have a boy just dishing out the burst damage casually. So it is all going to be you know, Evos on high alert, scouting out the players of Geek Fam.
Slowly but surely, Geek Fam now going back to their roots. That disciplined nature in game number 1 and game number 3 that granted them the victory. Once they have the lead, they hold on to it. Oh, Dreams!
Should almost melt him down, and Bloisky though will be
Oh,
caught.
Rupee is down.
By the spear of this Russian claw secures the kill. 5v4. Ray
Nobody
finds
else
the
down.
flank. Tempest the blade onto his backside. Fluffy
Oh,
falls as
ho, ho,
well.
ho, ho.
Now it's gonna
Guys,
be a
guys.
3v2,
Evos almost
3v3,
losing.
4v3. What? A boy dealing damage onto his Annabelle. Annabelle has the space to back away, and Geek. What a fight!
What an engage! It was so scrappy all over the place, but again, Geek come out as the victors of that skirmish. Brats looked like he was able to carry that fight through.
Oh no. Sorry. Sorry guys, my bad.
Through, but there. Annabelle just trying to scout it out, but I don't think they have the damage. I don't think they have.
I love brands. He's got no damage.
To fight this out. Maybe they can hope for something to happen, but it seems like Geek Fam will be able to lay claim solely on this Lord. It looks like even Brands down bottom still clearing the side waves. Conceal play, looking for something.
The thing is, Geek Fam can constantly just pull back and forth. They don't need to look for an engage. They don't need to look for a desperate play. They have Ling in the bottom lane, and they have so much poke. They have so much damage as well. Here in this game, Geek Fam are constantly just providing those forced errors towards Evo's glory. And for the Moscow Brands, he's even sold his boots for the Haas Claw. So at this point, it's all in or nothing for Evo's glory. This might be the final Lord of the game, but it's a 17-minute Lord. Technically, Evo's glory can still defend from an enhanced one. And I think that's why Geek Fam are taking their time. There's no real reason for them to go for the enhanced Lord, to then push with the enhanced Lord to just get these base turrets, because usually, normally, you would always want to get the base turrets in the side lane, use the Lord to get that advantage, so that you can constantly push those lanes or have that super minion wave slow pushing in the bottom lane. But you already have a Ling,
Do you play
so that's
ML,
automatically
Toki?
pushing anyways. You have a Finch poised to rotate, and Geek Fam now, technically, they're just waiting for the 18-minute. They're so patient and ready.
Oh my gosh.
Goodness! Clutch the flag,
Geek, seriously.
will not
Mortality
be taken
In the
down
bot,
just yet.
in the
He bought the
bottom
immortal.
lane.
But the Moskov
But Ling
is
uses his immortality.
there to deal damage.
Ling, bye.
He was
Oh my.
glory.
What a mistake from
defense, what a recovery
Geek.
and what a read.
Oh my God,
No,
there
I'm
they
looking
go.
ML. Oh, you play
This
duo,
could be
that
the
means.
monumental
Acha.
moment where Evos are looking for. Geek Fam, they made the deal with the devil. Evos, they are bargaining with
Evos
the
are
devil.
literally going for trying to make a comeback.
Has the immortality though. Misses the shot by Claw. Now let's see here. Geek trying to stabilize without two members. Evos still.
This time I'm
75.
missing BGIS. Otherwise I used to watch BGIS also.
They might bluff this Lord take. Let's see a boy, Chidera and Luke repositions. Good engage. Now Black Dragon 4 invested. Good knock up again.
Oh,
that's a
nice
shutdown
one.
they need.
Nobody.
Chidera defensive, blazing the
Evos on the comeback, guys. Evos on the comeback. Let's see.
Tempest the blade will not be enough as Luke falls. Branzo on the other side actually will be taken out as well. Ray retreats. Evo's glory still stands with four.
Yes.
From
Nobody with a triple kill.
Merciless.
A snipe from downtown towards the
Wow,
depths of
nobody
hell.
is playing so good, man.
And the demon exterminated. Lord still 50-50, but it looks like it's on towards Evos' pockets.
No jungler. They have the numbers. 4v2. Chidera, Beloisky trying to buy time, but Claw will secure it. Beloisky caught. Has the immortality. Flicker as well. But Evos' glory just jumps on him like he's nothing. Chidera and a boy.
Oh, wow. Evos making a comeback.
Fantastic. Chidera! Oh, blazing the wax. Black Dragon form invested as a defense. And with that, Geek again looking to restabilize.
What a snipe, Clockun. Phenomenal plays from the secret weapon, a diversion, a desperate attempt.
Oh my goodness, False Annabelle and Dreams, good cover. But will it be enough? Minion Fury, oh my lord! Brands is just re-hitting, matching every member of a Geek fam. They're the kings of hell, but they're man, the people's champion.
It's going for Evos, guys. It's for Evos.
Geek
it's Evos.
Dismantled.
It's going to be 2 by 2.
We'll take the series to game 5.
Oh my gosh.
The Geeks, the villains, the demons, tamed, exterminated, vanquished. The voice of the people still behind the heroes. 1 foot out of the hell, another still inside it. All down to the final game as they equalize 2-2.
It's anybody's game.
It's anybody's game, and it started with small plays here
nice
and there.
Comeback.
You flip the
from
coin, you get
Evos,
Mr.
guys.
Fantastic.
I did not expect that.
In a desperate fight, you get the secret weapons of
Hello,
the Tigers. You get Claw! Clawkun!
Seb, welcome.
Brands every single member on the team. It was a team effort, but my goodness gracious. How did they do it?
They flipped the coin at the same time. Geek fam saw one play, one chance to take Brands out of the equation. Brands, Mr. Fantastic, buying the immortality in time. And it started a domino effect where the fires of hell were quenched out and hell has frozen over in this frozen wasteland. The final slot of Indonesia will be decided in one final chance.
What better way to decide than with one
Nice
final
one.
game? Taking advantage of that overcommitment, we mentioned that they didn't need to take the risk. They could have played it slow with the way it's constantly slow pushing, with them having control of the Lord, with them waiting for the evolving Lord. Yet they tried. The greed is still there, and it definitely will be a deadly sin.
Hello, I'm back.
For
Welcome.
them.
It's
If
me.
that
Hello.
is what
Evos
costed
doesn't
them.
want to let go of MSC.
series.
Yes. Who
But
will
still,
want
the
to let
pattern-
go?
The pattern has not lied. Blue side,
Giving me goosebumps.
100% win rate.
VGIS views on another
Such a
level.
paradoxical
Hey, Doki,
approach.
is
We
RTG
were talking
playing
about how Geek
in
fam was so
VGIS?
disciplined, not needing to just
Hello, Abu.
rush
Welcome
down
to the
the
stream.
Lord.
Dalano
But
playing
again,
tonight. I'll see you later.
inside of
I'll
them,
see you later.
that greed still
I'm
looms.
not
And
feeling
for
like
Evos,
playing today.
Hell is a cold place on earth. And still the ticket for MSC lies between them.
Chalo,
Evos
while
glory,
talking, let
man.
me
They're
do one brawl during interview. That Geek being so much over smart. RTG and INT won't make it, I guess. Yes, but match didn't go very well. RTG, oh no. I guess last game will be the Battle of Assassins. Maybe. We never know. Let me just do one brawl while they're doing interview. It's very boring to watch interview. Okay, MCL. Only 47 minutes. I don't know if we'll be able to finish in 47 minutes. If I do, then I wanna try MCL. Oh yeah, how is DHW also? Oh, for DHW also not going good, huh? Sad life. Echo MCL with viewers. Last time also I did MCL with viewers. But we lost in the final. MCL I will join this time, okay. Tarla MCL Harish this time too. You already played? Nice, very good. MCL is easier than Brawl, lol. We already played Vito. Welcome Vito. SSJ3 also.
Welcome to Mobile Legends. Five seconds till the enemy reaches.
I haven't played though.
Smash them. All troops deployed.
Yeah. Oh wait. I'm dead. Damn. Good luck. I'll practice by. Alright, okay. Already pro and then what practice? What, you also going for MSC or what? I mean BGIS. Okay. I was warm up before stream. Acha. Okay. To kill everyone, no? Nah, no break. Lol. What? No. Oops. Heal. Healer, please. Mark Hobole advanced practice missile. Enemy surrendered. Oh, I don't do like that, yeah.
Victory!
Or shall we go for I mean, this MCL, ho? Anybody wants to play MCL? Who's bro? MCL. Tell me fast. MCL. I need tanker, assassin, MM player. Tell me fast. Otherwise we will go. Otherwise we will go something. Again MPL watch party. Tell me fast. I want to play but I don't have. How much is it per ticket? You ya apni to MCL to chhari TV. How much per ticket? I have 27 diamond. And I don't know how many ticket I have. I have 1 ticket. See, I can't play MCL. Acha. 20 diamonds. Is it? SSJ I can buy for you. Come. And Inuka, do you have? Well, MCL to Charibi. Today I can't play MCL. Why? Tell me fast. Okay, I will come. Fast. No time. Only 30 minutes left. I have 27 tickets. What do you play, Daddy Chill? I don't have. You guys play. Inuka, you don't have. Anyone have extra? I can play 250 tank. Come, Velox. Who can buy for something? Somebody buy for Inuka, no? Somebody buy for Inuka. Come first, chalo. Then let's go MCL instead of wasting time on MPL watch party. Come. I have extra. Ari, wait. Ish. Tell me, I play Palmon. Ari, what do I do? Now there is lot for Only, Aish. Aya. Only 2 slot is there. Come fast. Inuka, are you coming? If you're not coming, then I'll let Haya join. Inuka, tell me fast. I don't have ticket kwa. Haya, you have ticket. It's okay. Just any one of you, just come. One of you, just come. MCL. First, one of you come. Ari. Ish, who came here? Who is this? Aya should not invite anyone, yeah. Like I'm inviting, no. It's my lobby. Ish, मैं क्या करूँ यार? What should I do? Inuka, yeah, somebody invited someone unknown. I'll just start it there. And if that guy plays good now, whoever invited, I will give nice scolding, Salah. Hey, don't talk, welcome to the stream. Sorry, okay. We are already 5 men. I was inviting my viewers, but somebody invited unknown. And I can't kick out also. Thank you. Who gave me ticket? Me, I gave you. You're welcome. Hello, Kakeyama, welcome. Today I was not in a mood, to play. But let me play MCL. Yeah, MCL.
Please pick a hero.
Wait.
The enemy is
Hello, Strawberry, welcome to the stream. Hello, MLPP, welcome.
the enemy is
Do you play that? That is assassin. I think he means assassin.
Please pick a hero.
What should I pick, yeah? Harley is the problem. But they're telling me to go Louis, so I'll go. Hello, Lenstex, welcome. Thank you for joining my stream. Akimpa, welcome. Fighting Dala, fighting. Ozacuti, welcome. Inito, Choppy, welcome. Louis, I wanted to pick Eudora for Harley counter, but Belmont, they have Belmont. Leave it. I already picked. Hey, Bemo, thank you for the 49 rupees super chat. Thank you. Thank you for the 49 rupees super chat as well. Bemo, welcome. was a little bit late to change. Their mage, they have Harley, but Harley is doing hyper. Balmond coming in the mid lane. Seriously? Good luck, thank you. If you can hook me. Nice, nice. This rose of flames, attention of fire. Oh. Na, 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 na. No custom, I'll see later. Hey, their hyper is Harley though, but he's still on level. Seriously? Nakaki driver se moi kamyunga na se. Aya, I'm late. Chameleon. I don't know what is wrong with you. Yeah, she always says I'm chameleon. Oh, it's Kamyungan. Seriously, this Yana making me a chameleon lizard. Uh-oh. I can take this down. Easy, easy peasy. Easy peasy. This rose of flames, tension of fire. Noise. Hello TY, I'm from Indonesia. Welcome to the stream TY. 100 hello, rupees 100 hello. Hey, sounds similar. Nah, chup. Wow, kira super chat khatam. $100 super chat. What do you mean? Whoosh! Shush! Shush! Okay. Show, tell me whoever wins. Okay, tell me which team wins. Please excuse me, okay? I'm playing seriously right now. Ayo. I wasn't trying to take risks like I'm not. This time, by any means, we have to win. Hey Oris, welcome back. Nah, MCL clear se maha serious, okay? Very serious. Which one you? I forgot her name again. I like her skill though. Louis আছে. Ito wala na? Hero to? Louis আছে. Tyrotite. Yes, we won. Wish. I followed you on Instagram. Alright. GG. That was GG. Thank you everyone. Well done. We are qualified for the semi-finals. Let's go. Guys, hit the like button. Like करता थोड़ा सा. Hinata, you know what? This something na. Yuya is so bad, yeah. You know what Yuya used to say? She used to say every time I say I'm Kamyungan, she always says chameleon. I don't know what is wrong with her. Oh, I don't know if you're noob or bro also, Inuka. Chill. Esmeralda. Hinata, that's Esmeralda. MCL Kileshe, but first match there Harishe Salah. Sad life.
Your team is banning.
私は復讐に燃える孤独な魂。何があろうと、俺は俺だ。魔法が僕のすべてだ。
Rexy squad is ready. Also, we are doing something now. MCL, playing MCL now. MVP, yeah, I got MVP with 0 death. Let's see what happens to this match. I hope we win. Oh, they're picking court. Somebody needs to counter court. Melissa. I like writing with Johnson. Boom and then boom. Are say something, yeah, team. Which one should I pick? They're not saying anything. I get kills writing with Johnson due to Johnson Deuce to sometimes it okay. Yuya, what are you typing, yeah? Kuch bhi not kuch bhi. Vixana is a good pick. I was asking you guys which one should I pick, but you guys are not recommending, so I just picked, you know. Dice, acha. Okay, JB, welcome. Sorry for the late response. I forgot again. Flicker. But koi nahi. It's fine. I like Vixana too. Acha. Vixana is good. आराम से खेलने को मिलते हैं ना. Inuka, you told me late. After loading already started, you texted. Hello, Africa, welcome. Let's go. Way to go. I think I made a good move here. Thank you, everyone. Be right back. All right. Help me! Emote yate message la kiba asna? Aha. Message la asna yate. Message likhya la asna. Yate tapai gana inika na chari gana inika uthawe. Yate ulao. I don't want to lose, yeah. I'm dead again.
Our turret is under attack. You have slain an enemy. Shut down. ネクロキープのために。どれだけ時が忘れられない思い出はあるものよ。Launch attack. 立ち去れ。Your team destroyed its under attack. 絶望を味わえ。Our turret has been destroyed. 恐怖のものの恐怖、それは私に勇気を与えるもの。色あせていくのもまた美しいものよ。私がついている。亡き者たちのために。辛い別れだった。止まれ、よそ者。ネクロキープは生優しいところではない。絶望を味わえ。絶望を味わえ。絶望を味わえ。立ち去れ。Request backup. Request backup. ネクロキープ。日の光に照らされるまで。無駄にしてしまったわ。Our turret is under attack. 笑いも涙も生きている者たちの特権。恐怖に私がついている。
Tira ka dis alucard sala.
恐怖、それは私に勇気を与えるもの。死んだ者たちのために。100年前のウェディングドレス、今でも美しい。絶望を味わえ。ネクロキープからはもう引き返すことはできない。生きている者たちの特権。絶望を味わえ。止まれ、よそ者。ネクロキープは生優しいところではない。光となって闇を照らしましょう。絶望を味わえ。絶望を味わえ。
Yes, Rasik MCL, welcome back.
ネクロキープまた日の光に照らされるまで。恐怖におののけ。ネクロキープのために。絶望を味わえ。私たちはここで終わらない。色あせていくのもまた美しいものよ。
Peace! What the freak? No, please. Oh my god, so close. Please don't let him hit even once. Oh, it's an end. Erika, we lost again. Sad life. Yeah, even me, I was lagging. Not only you. I don't know what happened. It's okay, we tried though. Evos won? Oh my gosh. Congrats to Evos. Fine, leave it. It's okay, bye. I don't want anything. Don't give me all. Hello guys, I think I'll end today here. I'm a little bit bored. Today though. Also, I got some work at home, so let me do that. Good night, Jam. Good night, everyone. Right, well, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Today I'm done. No custom also. We'll do tomorrow. You are so much food. What? You are so much food. You missed the best match, yeah. Hey, I can replay, nah? Alright. Good night, everyone. Thanks for joining in. Bye.